Are you not entertained? Is this not why you were here?
Ooh, lucky bug.
Are you being sarcastic or something like that?
Fool, you should never mix your drinks.
What are you retarded?
We're going to take this abuse much longer.
You're a fool! You're a fool! You're a fool!
Oh, that's what we call diarrhea.
You think this is a fucking joke? This ain't Kenny camera. There's no hidden cameras.
Oh shit, I've said fuck. Oh fuck, I've said shit.
That's your ass. Get a weapon collector class.
I could knock him out in the shed.
Are you kidding me? That is crazy. Stop it, please. For God's sake, please stop it. There's no more time.
Is this not why you were here?
Right, everyone, WeaponCollector here. How are you? And hello to Zed, Peach, and 4x4 fella for being the ultimate bed shitters. Yeah, and I was going to say and Peach, but Peach is already on there.
You're joining so early. Shit the bed.
All right, Zed, I have literally just sent your book. I couldn't. It's weird. I couldn't actually find I had your book in an envelope ready to go. It's disappeared. Which is why I wasn't sure whether I sent you it or not. So I've sent you my one. In the hope that I'll find yours. It must be here somewhere, but everywhere I've looked, I may have accidentally packed it away with some stuff. You're right, Rich. Right, Persia. How are you two? You're right. Yeah, Zed said hi. The bed is well and truly shit. Yes, it is. Pete said help. I've shit the bed again. Well, my fourth house said here, bed shitters. Yes, that way. Yeah, how are you? Look, you're right. I'm a bit tired tonight. I didn't really sleep very well last night. But yeah. So I won't be on at all tomorrow. But I say that, but you don't know if people might get bored and go home early because there will be kids around tomorrow. So, people may have to go in early or whatever. Do you know what I mean? So if everyone fucks off early, I'll live stream because I don't really care because I'll be up late anyway. Zed said if they both turn up, I'll send yours back. Thank you, Zed. I'll be honest with you, Zed. I'm pretty sure I haven't sent it. The only reason I think I definitely haven't is the local post box near me is so small you can't actually fit an A4 envelope in it. If it's rigid, you can't get it in there. So I would have had to have gone up the village to send a package. I haven't been up the village to send a package for months. Months and months and months. So I reckon I haven't bothered. Kids equal boredom. No, I don't mean that. No, the kids, that's all right. The kids can go indoors. And then I've got some car, whatever you want to call it, the 9% lagers, the Carpathies. I've got some Carpathies and I've got some vodka. So I will be having fun. Don't you worry about that, Persia. Hello, Aramis, how you doing, mate? Deep in the bunker, how you doing? You all right, mate? Yes, trust me, I will be having fun. Now, what will happen is most of the people with kids won't drink anyway and they'll go home. And the ones that can drink with their kids, the kids will probably just sleep here anyway. So they'll just be brought in, go to sleep when some of the other adults go to sleep. And then we can be out till 5, 6 in the morning, hopefully. Rich said the rat's been whacked. No, they haven't. Yeah, as far as I'm aware, the rats are still alive. Oh, we did catch one recently in the shed because Mount's getting on it now because the little bastards have started eating the chainsaws. So he ain't going to put up with that bullshit. Yeah. It wouldn't bother me so much if they fucking ate other shit. But when they start eating your fucking rations, your fucking bug out bags, every bit of food they can find, and your chainsaws that ain't even fucking edible. Yeah, all of the chainsaws have all got teeth marks, which I'll show you what they look like because I have a remote control here that Metallic gave me that her rat as a pet used to chew. Yeah, look at this. Oh yeah, the chainsaws have all got that shit on. Persia said the kids with drinks won't be drinking because kids equal. Well, that okay, 100% true. Yes, I'll take that back. Persia, 100% true. Yes, kids equal born, 100%. Yes, yeah. Persia said I'm living in the chair. Well, I said to my mum again today, "You're going to let me bring that chair in so you can sleep in it?" And she keeps saying, "No, I'm not having the rat chair. I'm not having the chair that has rats in it. And I keep saying, I'll make sure there's no rats living in it before I bring it in. No, I'm not having the rat chair. Person said, Mike, is it time for you to get your rat out? Oh, fuck's sake. Or is that something that's gone over my head there, Persia? Oh, God, fucking boiling hot. So what have you lot been up to? I haven't really been doing a lot. I've got a lot to do at the minute. I've been up the shop, though. But so that means something totally different where I come. Well, there you go, then. That did go over my head. I thought it might have. Right, what was I going to say? Yeah, I haven't really been doing a lot. I've had a lot to do, though. A lot of random other shit to do. That means I haven't been getting videos done. Oh, I'll tell you what I have been doing, though. No spoilers, please. But I have actually watched 4 or 5 episodes of Fallout now. And I fucking love it. Yeah, it's great. It's great. Yeah, I think I'm on the 5th episode. I watched 2 earlier. Dad said, maybe your mum's pinched it, intending to blackmail you later on. If you don't cook all the Sunday dinners from now on, I'll send this to the loony doctor and they'll lock you up. Maybe, Zed, maybe. Fucking hell. That could be an option for her. Don't give her ideas. Richard said, try a hose pipe in the exhaust card running and stick the other end in the rat hole. Yes, well, I've got to find the rat hole in the first place. Not that I've done that before. If I can get a hose pipe long enough and I can find the hole, well, at least they'll just go to sleep nice and peacefully, won't they? Ah, boiling hot. I'm really hot in here. Don't mind. Not even hot weather. Maybe talk to you for Zed's name and address. I EDC'd that tonight. And Barney, if you're watching, I had a chat with your mum earlier because she was in the shop when I was. We spoke about you. She was going around his house. They said they'll give me a lift home. I said, oh, no. To be honest, I don't get out a lot, so I enjoy the walk home. I had to go to a different shop anyway. So, yeah, I have watched a couple of episodes, 5 episodes of Fallout. Really enjoying that. I haven't watched any films. What else? I haven't really done a lot. Oh, I've done a little bit of preparation with the plants because fucking nightmare. Because I don't grow a lot of plants. So when I grow plants, I only grow about 5 or 6 because I intend to grow those just 5 and 6. I don't need any more. But if you're only growing 5 or 6, fucking snails and that eat a lot of them because you need shitloads to be able to, beat the fucking snails. And I've put I've put sandpaper down, sandpaper with salt rings around it. They still get on it somehow. And then Metallic had a good idea, which was obvious when she said it. And I thought, how did I not think of that? But then I thought the reason I haven't thought about it is because I've got a lot of shit on my mind. Cut a bottle, stick that over them, couple of tiny little holes in the top. It would look like a little greenhouse, and also the fucking slugs and snails can't get to the plants. So I did that today. Perjo said, I bet you say that to all the girls. If the hose is long enough, and I can find the hole. That said, spray the tubs with WD-40. Oh, yeah, that would work. Yeah, well, I never thought about that. Yes, anything I don't know I've got any WD-40. But yeah. I'll tell you another thing that might work. I thought maybe if you put the pots in a tray full of water, it would almost then still be self-watering. But I'm assuming the slugs and snails can't go through the water. I don't know. But I said, I don't think the power arm in Fallout show looks like it's made of fiber. Yeah, hang on. I don't think the power arm in Fallout show looks like it's made of fiberglass. I was disappointed with the practical effects of that, but everything else was fantastic. Yeah. You said it does look like fiberglass. Yeah, it looks. Yeah, I get you. It's good fun though, isn't it? Dropped. How you doing, mate? You all right? Yeah, he said evening yard lot. I am really enjoying it though. Yeah, I don't know. It's just nice to have something that, and I don't know. There's been a lot of TV series that I watched that are just utter bollocks and shit, and I don't know. It's just it's fun and gory, and if you haven't seen Fallout, I reckon you could still watch it fine. And if you have seen Fallout, there's just thousands of fucking references, aren't there? And it's all in the places that you would have seen. So I've not played all the games. I've played Fallout 3, Fallout 4, 76, and New Vegas. Richard said, Mike, that could be a clip. Hang on. That could be a clip. Close up of a hose pipe with an exhaust in your car, looking depressed in the car, and the camera zooms out and the car's exterminator on the side. Yes, that actually would be brilliant. Yes. Virgil said, had a thought about watering the plants. Raise 2 buckets, run a piece of rope between them, and plant the pots so that it stays moist, doesn't overwater plants. Yeah, that would work. A bit like that trick of having a bit of string for I had a thought with that as well, Persia, but not quite the same. You've sort of added to the thought I had. I kept having this thought of, when there's a dripping tap and you can't stop it dripping, and there was that old little tip of getting a bit of string so that the drip would run down the string rather than going basically so you didn't hear it. And I kept having that in my head as some way to water a plant, but couldn't quite get some fucking end result. What you've just said is that's like the fucking, that is it, I think. I reckon that would work. I'll keep that in mind. The more options I get, the better. I have put loads and loads of 2-litre bottles outside full of water so that at least people can empty one into the plants. I think so, Page. You said, yeah, if the rope is wet, I think that should. Yeah. Lewis, how you doing, mate? You all right? And he said, howdy, only on for a few minutes. What have you all been up to? I ain't been up to much, really. Been a weird, busy... Oh, I did have a day at work, which I'll tell you in a minute. I went to work for one day this week so I could get a bit of money because I'm fucking skint. That was on Tuesday. Oh, actually, while I was there, so a bit of sad news for Mount. Mount's dog died. It died of old age. The Sky was the dog, little black staff. It was old, and they sort of knew it was coming, but it still don't make it any easier. Yeah, so Mount's dog died. So it meant during that day, I was the only one there for the whole day, really. Who was there for the whole day? Everyone had to keep coming and going because Mount can't drive, so someone had to take him. Blah blah. A weird day, but we was getting logs and branches out of the fucking River Thames, which was a bit of a nightmare. I was having to chuck. I haven't seen you since then, have I? I was having to chuck a bit of rope, a thin bit of nylon rope, which is terrible on your hands, into the river, pulling out these fucking big branches. And some of them was heavy as fuck. I was fucked that day. That was my whole day, hauling out fucking logs and branches out the fucking river while I had a harness on so I didn't fall in because I can't swim. And also with my perforated eardrum, if I got dirty water in my ear, I'd probably end up in hospital, to be honest. Bozo said, yeah, if the rope is wet, it should work. Bozo said, hey, Drip, that's your brother. I remembered the other day that I used to call the drops the Dew drops, as in DEW, not the other one. And it did make me laugh. Bozo, worse than that, mate. Yeah. But I hope you washed yourself in bleach after touching water from the Thames. I got it in my face and my mouth and in my eyes at one point. Yeah, so I had to fucking run off to a tap and just keep washing it all off my face because I didn't want all the shitty water in my face because it probably has got shit in it. Yeah. I was fully exposed to it, Persia. The doctor, doing well, Persia. Same shit as always. Yourself, been laughing all week about how dedicated you were going on about Forrest Gump. Yes. Yes. We know where his can't think of the word. Where his passions lie in regard to Forrest Gump. I'm quite tired today, and I can't find my fucking merch t-shirt. Person, I bet you were like a Pob standing there. I fucking was. And I had to wash my mouth out, keep gobbing it out. We was at this fucking posh house, and I thought, I hope they don't see me stood in the garden, keep gobbing water all over their plants. Out of context, it just looks like I'm stood there going, for no reason. Oh, we laid a little dead hedge as well. Yeah, other than that, I think we've done a lot. Sent Zed's package tonight, his book. Which I fucking forgot to do. I don't know where it's gone. The actual one that I was going to send you, Zed. But yeah, you've got one on the way now. Yeah, so what have you lot been up to? I haven't watched any films this week, I don't think. I think I was going to. If I have watched a film, I can't fucking remember what it was. It couldn't have been very good. I've also been watching From Dusk Till Dawn, the TV series, which is on it's on ITV Player if you want to watch it. Virgil said Forrest Gump is the greatest movie ever. I will die on that hill. Maybe when you come on again, I'll get you to tell us all about it again. Richard said, did some diggers die from getting Thames water in their lungs? Didn't some diggers die from getting Thames water in their lungs? I fucking hope not. Oh, God. I'll be all right. Don't worry about that. Nothing went into my system. If not, I may not be here for a while. Don't get fucking worried if I'm not here suddenly for a while, though, because you know I'm probably just visiting someone. Zed said they probably did see you, Mike, but look away, my dear. Don't say anything. You might be dangerous. Yes. Yeah, fuck's sake, Zed. You imagine it? Oh, God. There was a dead rat down there as well, which I thought, oh, maybe I'll cut his head off with metallic. It had a fucking hole in its side. I wasn't in the mood for that kind of bullshit because I had no way to really have a proper clean if I did. No gloves or anything. And when I came back, it disappeared anyway. Something must have took it off because there's all red kites and stuff down there and a couple of different kinds of birds of prey. Maybe a buzzard down there. There's quite a few things. Roger said, if you can drink homebrew, I'm sure Thames water might catch something from you. Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah, exactly. Exactly, Pleasure. I'm sure I can handle it. Yeah, I did get some more of them. I got 2 9% cans, just in case I fancy some beer and some vodka for tomorrow. But yeah, I might be on. Oldman, how you doing, mate? You right? No, I haven't. Right, I'll tell you what, Oldman, because I haven't watched that, I might be able to watch it tomorrow in the day. I've got a good way to remember things now. So let me go onto my Discord and let me actually put in. See you later, Lewis. Take care, mate. It's nice having you on. He said, right, I'm off, lads and lasses. Got work tomorrow. Might be getting the sack. So let's hope for the best. Yeah, I hope you don't get sacked, mate. Okay, Oldman. Yeah, good luck, mate. I'll go on to movies section and I'll post it on there to remind me to do it because I completely forgot about that. I think that one last weekend when I was drinking, I remember you mentioning it. So watch Bouncer's film with Ray Winston. Done it. Yeah, I'll tell you why I didn't remember. I was fucking drinking, mate. So that if I'm drinking, that's right over my head. I will check it. Maybe I'll check it out tonight then. I'll check it out after this. But I said, Lewis, I might get sacked every day, even when I'm not at work. Fucking head high and smile while you walk out the door. Richard said, like writing words on paper is a good way to remember things. You should see the amount of lists I've got in front of me. I could probably count. I need a list of my lists. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I can see 14 lists in front of me without even digging in for the others. Plus, there's some on there. Lists are fucking good idea. I hope everyone's liking the stream, by the way. And don't forget, this is Friday sober stream. The last one before my birthday. You won't see me before my birthday now. So if you want to get a little present in, exclamation mark support, and put it on coffee, and you can write happy birthday or whatever you like. All right. Offbeat Warble, how you doing, mate? Good evening, Mike. Just watched In the Land of Saints and Sinners. Liam Neeson. Is that a new one or an old one? I have heard of that, but I'm not sure. Drops it. I'd suggest you make an entire section of Discord for reminders, but we know how that would go. Yeah, that's a good idea. But no, let's not do that. I don't have a list of lists, but I do. It has got to the stage, Persia, where I've started to do like Actually, no, that's bullshit. I do have a list. Well, I don't know. See here, this one I've got here. This is a combination of all my lists put together in one big list. So this list has to-do list. It has my to make list. It has my stuff to remember list. It has my to watch list. It has my bike stuff, and it has my to buy list, and it also has my to buy stuff when I go and see Metallic. That's one list of lists. So maybe that is a list of lists. Pete said, get those birthday coffees in. Yes, please. Yes. Smiley, how you doing, mate? You right? Rita said, think that's more of a Schindler's List. Does it have your list of enemies? Oh, I keep those in here, Persia. I keep those in here. Just in case one of them disappears. Not from my memory, but from the earth. From this world. Just taking the boots off. Like an old boat he's listing. There you go. That'll be my nickname. Old boat. That is a good one, dropped, by the way. Dropped in the next couple of days. I'm going to see if I can get you them packages on the way. I'll have to let you know the postage afterwards. You can sort me out after if you want. I don't mind paying it if I've got a bit of money, but yeah. But I'll let you know if I'm a bit skint. I'll let you know the postage. Don't have a speech impediment on the list. Alden said, "What's your favourite tip?" Well, you know what? Nowadays, I don't know. I really don't know. A bit. No, I do know. Absinthe. 70% absinthe. If I ideally, if I could drink that every time, I'd drink 70% absinthe. But way too expensive. For a bottle of, so the equivalent of a bottle of vodka, a good bottle of vodka, oh no, not even a good bottle of vodka, but a bottle of vodka probably cost you like, I don't know, how much is a big bottle of vodka? 14 quid, 14, 16 quid. The equivalent of a 70% absinthe, 40 quid. So yeah, I can't afford that kind of money. Pete said, Black Ops, Call of Duty Black Ops looking list. Yes. The doctor said, doesn't have a list of lists, but definitely has written down what he needs to look at the list. Yes. Persia said, I don't know, I read that one. Rich said, lol, your memory is perfectly fine when it comes to people you hate. Yes. Yeah, I don't need to write them fuckers down. Rich, no. I don't discriminate. I hate everyone. So, no worries. They'll get here when they get here. Appreciate it, though. Save the money for booze. Now, I'll sort you out, mate. I'll sort you out. I know you're probably jonesing for some more aluminium, so I'll get you some over soon. Now, I sat there ready, waiting anyway. Dad said to Persia, I used to have a list of enemies a few years ago, but now they're all dead from old age. I'm trying to make a few more just to keep me going. Fuck's sake, Dad, you do crack me up. But yes, yeah. Oh, God. I'm trying to make me a few more. I can't even talk now. You can't even talk. Yeah. So tomorrow I shall be having family round. Yeah, dropped. Be prepared. I might be on late tomorrow if you're about. Shall I message you though? But yeah, about 10 o'clock your time potentially. I might be about. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But if everyone goes home or goes in, I'm going to still be up. So I don't mind having a chat if I'm sober enough to. President said, feel free to add me on that, Zed. You can join the queue. Fucking hell. Yeah, that's what I've done. Nothing. Fuck all. I reckon I've probably told you this about 100 times. Spirophiles episode 5, and that whole lot of stuff. I reckon I'll put that on. May the 25th, I reckon. Yeah, May the 25th. So in about a month. No, read that. The drop said probably wouldn't hurt to message. Might be up to something about it. Now, I did think so, to be honest. But yeah, I'll message if you are. And not, you know what I mean. They said actually they didn't all die of old age. Drugs, booze, doing stupid stuff and killing themselves. Yes, that sounds like some of my friends. Although you're on about enemies there. Yeah, we'll see what happens, Drops. If you're doing something, you know, that's all good, mate. Because I don't expect people to wait for me. You know what I mean? But, yeah, there's a small chance if I'm raring to go still at like 3 o'clock in the morning, everyone's fucked off, I'll probably just come on for a chat to people. See how it goes. I could always just do a standard live stream if no one's about. Richard said, how many Spyroverse books, films you planning? 10ish? As many as we... Well, as far as Spyro files, till I get bored of it, which hopefully be never, because right now I have a plot for... So I've just not quite finished episode 5. I have a plot for episode 6. I have a plot for a Christmas special. I have a plot for an actual 1.5 hour film. And I could easily start on more. And I've actually started proper plots for these as well. Like these are written down plots and, you know, where to film and stuff like that. I could easily start. And I want at least do at least 2 series, Rich. Yeah. Books, as many as people want to write. Because the thing is, if people really got into it and started writing, there could be loads of books. Yeah. Metallic wants to write one. Sarah Whelan, if she was still about on it, she wanted to, but I don't know what she's at the minute because she sort of comes and goes anyway. It's getting the time to do it. The writing the book is, well, even the episodes, they're a long process. Projo said, I'm going camping on the 24th. That'll be something to look forward to. And I'm chilling after. Ah, nice one. Yes. Yeah. Let me just check, Projo. Yeah, I reckon Saturday the 25th be perfect. Yeah. Now, give me a bit of time to prepare. I've got a couple more videos I want to do. I will be going to see Metallic soon. When I go and see Metallic next, I'm going to do some more... I'm going to try and film a load. The last couple of times I saw, I didn't bother filming anything because it was quite stressful last time. But we're going to do some sort of non-pressured filming of some clips that sometimes I need. Like I sometimes need Desmond scenes. So if we do a load of green screen Desmond stuff, generic stuff, or generic DC had a few stuff where she's talking on her phone but from behind, that's all stuff I can use. And then I might see if we can do some other stuff. I need to do the BBC screen test thing as well, which I think will be a Desmond and Zombert doing a spirograph. Drop said, tried to mow the yard but got a flat tire. You all saw that Spike Tree Penny posted. Fucker kills tires like nobody business. I bet that does. What a bastard. Yeah, I saw that. Dad said, Persians, I don't dislike you. You're a bit like me, and I approve of that. Smiley said, what's your EDC today? So my EDC today, Smiley, was the Lansky Madrock. This little torch, which is a £1.89p Energizer torch made of plastic, got a Cree LED there. It's not a bad little torch for what it is. You know, the battery's running out a bit. My cheap as fuck wallet that I've had for about 20 fucking years. And the only other thing is my money pouch. Just in case I need some coins. Right. Of course you wear a chain. Of course I do. Of course I fucking do. Fuck's sake. Top said, where are you camping, Perjo? I guess at the spawn spot, or that's supposed to be the same spot. Perjo said, you can add me to your list of allies then. Person said, next to the health drop, guaranteed to kill that way. And he did mean that then. Drop said, I'm picturing Zed's enemy list like a car list from Gone in 60 Seconds. Drop said, of course you were, Shane Wallet. Pete said, got an idea. Make a doll of yourself or somebody from the Spyverse. Then give it to the dog to attack and play with, and you can edit it. Look like the dog is massive. That's a fucking good idea, Pete. I'm going to cut that from here and put it on Discord. I have got right. You mentioned that. Did I reply to you properly the last time you mentioned a voodoo doll thing, Pete? The reason I didn't reply properly, I don't think, was because let me see. Yes. Oh no, I did. Yeah, I have actually got a bit of a voodoo idea for the film Voodoo Doll idea. So yes. Perfect. Mother, how you doing, mate? You right? Grant said, still have your fingerless gloves too, I take it. I might be able to wrangle up some fingerless gloves. They're not for walking around in. They look like sex pest gloves. These are for when I do my weights. But just for drops, I will complete the image for him. Just for the drop, I'll complete the image for him. I just need a pair of arseless chaps now, and it is really fucking complete. All right, let's hope this gets the fucking viewers in. Oh, fucking hell. Begging gloves. Is that what they're called? Oh, fuck's sake. Oh, God. Pedro said there's a kangaroo somewhere with one testicle that is looking for you, Mike. Right. Yes. I've already ripped the bastard, so let's get them off. Let's get them off. That's what I say to the ladies. No, these are my weight gloves. Yes. Pedro, now you have to say, I'm going to kill you, Matrix. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, just if I had these last time when I did that fucking costume. I've still got my I got Bennett vest body armor in the loft. I kept it. Coming to the ring, standing 5'0". Piss off. You know they had about a foot in wrestling, so I'd actually be about 6 foot in wrestling. They'd probably say 6 foot, 300 fucking pound there, my luck. Oh, fuck's sake. Right. I've got some crossbow accessories ready if anyone wants any. No one's really responded, or all the people who did respond, no one bloody actually bothered buying any. So I've got 2 crossbow bayonets that will fit the, what do they fucking call them? The alligator. What's the other one? That thing, the mantis. Percy said he has included the extra foot though. Fuck off. JT, yes, gimp gloves, exactly, mate. Exactly. Rita said, Mike, it was difficult to get. Was it difficult to get the book printed? I was considering writing my own book on shooting heavy bows. No, fucking piss easy, Rich. Piss easy. What I do, right? Set up the account, which, as far as I remember, was easy as fuck. Okay. And then for the file for the book, it's just a fucking Word document. Rich text Word document. That's all it is. And then you just fucking put that on it, it puts it into the books. You can select the size and all that. And yeah, no, it's easy. If you want the help though, Rich, let me know. But as far as I remember, if you've ever done any sort of having to join a website, it's no different than that, really. But no, as far as I remember, Rich, I thought it was easy. All right, Ted. Do you want me to sort out a price for you? Cheers. Oh, I'm glad I fucking said. Yeah, fucking hell, Ted. I keep forgetting you want them. All right. I will I'll sort it out tonight then. Or I've written that down, Ted. Cheers, mate. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's a fucking skint as fuck at the minute. It drives me mental. Because these worse, but I also have quivers ready. So I've got quivers, an R9 quiver, and two mantis, and those kind of crossbow bayonets. Yeah. Mother said, "Hello again, everyone." Mike, did you see the knife I bought? I think I did. Yes, the little cold steel. Yeah, very nice. I wouldn't mind making one of them one day. I might have to have a go at making one of them. I'm going to do a cold steel collection video soon. I'll tell you what else is coming up soon, and I hope you fuckers like it. Right. I will have on soon a 2-hour premiere of me going through all my DVDs. It's going to be a 4-parter. It's going to be over 8 hours long altogether. So 2 hours, I managed to talk about my westerns, my horror franchises, my Stephen King films and my zombie films, and some of the horrors. I've still got about 3/4 more than that. And I am just talking about the films, telling you how much I like them, telling you some stuff about the films if I remember. I think it'd be all right for 2 hours just to watch me natter on about fucking films on a premiere. So yeah, that'll be coming up soon. Yeah, that'll be one part of 1 of 4 or 5. Bojo said, "Still need to discuss my purchase from you, Mike, as per shipping cost. I'll message you and discuss it once over." Yes, I thought about that today, Bojo. Yeah, we'll sort it out soon. If you want to message me tonight, I could talk to you about it tomorrow in the day. Are you about in the day tomorrow? Otherwise, it might have to wait till maybe Monday. Because guaranteed Sunday I'm going to be hungover. And then Monday is actually my birthday, but I don't mind chatting about that then. Yeah, my birthday is actually Monday. Yeah, but I had thought about that today, Persia. I had thought about that because that's another little bit of income that will be handy for me at the minute. Richard said, "Cheers, Mike. We'll have to start it. I've seen as much BS and dangerous advice regarding shooting heavy bows. I'd like to do a book with the correct techniques and how to train." Yeah, you can add pictures in, Rich, and yeah, basically, it's a rich text document on your yeah. Right click. Hang on, let's just go to videos. So yeah, right click. New rich text document. Yeah, you write it on there, and Amazon, when you put that file onto it, will just put it onto the pages. And you sometimes editing it can be a bit of a pain in the ass because you have to sort of get, but it's easy if you're not worried about the layout per se. It's hard to explain, but you'll get it. There may be other ways to do it, like a PDF would probably work, but everyone's got a computer with rich text document on there, aren't they? That's what I mean. It's piss easy, Rich, anyway. Yeah, Persia, we will. And in fact, it's probably better if we sort it out in the next couple of days, because otherwise you may have to wait a bit. So it's up to you, but the money would help me sooner rather than later, if you know what I mean. So yeah, either tomorrow or Monday. That's fine by me. Yeah, and then you can sort out the other things you need to sort out. Yeah, that'll be. It won't take long to sort out. It's just I know you need to know a date, don't you? Drop said, "That's a great idea, Rich. Way too easy to get into, yeah, especially on the because Rich does things like £150 bows and stuff like that. So yeah, you can easily get injured doing stuff like that." Drop said, "You finally get the first print and it's an empty book with a hyperlink at the beginning." Yes. Yeah, you can add pictures as well, Rich. You can add pictures, and you can. It's quite a good setup. I have done, to put it this way, I have done books. Okay, I never got around to doing the other book I did, but I was going to do one on a thing called Blurb, which again is print to order, but you don't get an ISBN number. If you get an ISBN number, it's essentially a real book, if that makes sense. That means in the future, with that ISBN number, someone can have your book printed again, I think, just by that number. And stuff like that, it becomes an official, real, recognised book, if that makes sense, rather than just something you printed yourself. That's what you get with Amazon. You don't get that with Blurb, and Blurb was a lot harder to set up. Right, Dave, I found Amazon's Kindle thing a lot easier, and you can pick the size of the book, the size of the text, hardback and all that shit, and color and everything you want. But as I said, that's what I was thinking. It arrives when it arrives, but I wanted to make sure you got the cash when it would be best to have it. Okay, but yeah, thank you, Pedro. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I think the money would help me sooner. Yeah. Right, Barney, I saw your mum earlier in the shop. They was going to give me a lift home, but I said, I need a walk. I ain't been out all day. Mother said, playing Doom 2016. Yeah, Doom's good. I do like Doom. I always liked my favourite Doom. I haven't played a lot of the Dooms, but I really liked Doom 64. Fucking love that game. I've shit at it. I had to play it with cheats, but absolutely love that game. The doctor said, got pretty far into that one myself, Mother, but couldn't keep up with the logic of it all. Yeah, I really like the Doom games, but I've not played any of the modern ones. How is your mum now, Bun? She's gone home now. Yeah, I saw her down the shop. Yeah, they said, do you want a lift home? I said, no, I walk. I had to go to the other shop anyway and get some of those 9% cans. They did have some more in it, at least. I only got 2 this time because I've got a bottle of vodka. They've said, are they pictures of stuff on the wall? Weird. Well, actually, thank you for fucking reminding me. Bollocks. I knew I'd fucking forgotten something. I knew I'd forgotten something today. That's better. Yeah, Dave, I keep getting community guideline violation warnings. I've never had a proper one, but I won't say your name, Barney's mum, because I try not to give everyone's names away. But how you doing? You right? I probably could say your name, and it wouldn't matter anyway. But yeah, I keep getting community guideline things because of the guns and the crossbows. Because the AI keeps thinking they're fucking... Well, they are real. They are really there. But I put a banner up so that... Well, if YouTube say, oh, we're going to take your videos down because you're showing guns on live streams, they can't because it's a picture. But it is really there. There you go, look. So if I hide them behind a picture of themselves, and they do, it still looks good. But if they give me a guideline thing, I can tell them to fuck off, basically. Yeah. Doc said, "Damn right, we are." Zed, what was Zed saying? Oh, I played the original Doom, the Omnibar bastards were fucking hard. Dave said YouTube gone down the pan big time. They have. Yeah, I nearly couldn't live stream last weekend because I got this warning saying that I'd broken the rules and because of firearms violations. And at the time when they said I was doing it, I was stood there with a cup of coffee drinking it. So for now, I'm going to have to keep covering up the crossbows with a flag. And the gun. See, other stuff's all right. Where's my fucking Excalibur? Mackie, let me show you one of the swords I made recently. So I don't know if I ever told you I make swords now. So this is completely homemade. That's one of my maker's marks on the back. So that's WeaponCollector 24 for the year 2024. It says King on the other side. I'm the king of the knuckle dusters. I'll show you my crown in a minute. And I made the scabbard. It's got a nice little pattern on it. That's the bit to hang it off your belt. There's one of my knuckle duster logos. And it is sharp, you can actually use it. It's got a leather sheath. That's made of leather, sewn along the back. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? If anyone wonders who I'm showing it to my aunt at the minute. I hope she can see it. Yeah, so I made that. I made that one up there as well. Yeah, you can show swords and that. But I said, loving the sword frog sets it right. It does, don't it? I think that makes a hell of a difference. The sword frog bit. Yeah, I do like this. Yeah, I can show the swords and that, but any guns, and you have to watch out of crossbows nowadays because they think they're guns and then they fucking shut you fucking down. Yeah, it does. It's got a bit of a nice nice sound, isn't it? Dropped. Ballistic Lard said, "Are those guns real?" Well, let's play this one first.
Are those real?
Real. Put it this way. If I pick one up and put it to your face, pull the trigger, will you be dead?
Hang on, and here's my crown. Because I am the king of the knuckle dusters. I used to be, anyway. I used to be king of the knuckle dusters. There you go. WeaponCollector. Knuckle duster on the top. Ballistic Lard. They are real. I ain't going to sit like this all day. It's fine to show you it. Here's another one I made. This one, there's a bloke in the chat right now called Richard Weaponsmith. He made me the blank blade, and I finished it off by making the guard, the handle, the pommel, and the sheath. This sheath is got wood inside, leather on the outside, brass on the top. That's wood. Actually, right, see that wood there? That wood comes from our old front door before the council made us have the bloody shitty plastic ones. Yeah, this one is called Gut Wrencher because it's so heavy. But yeah, these are all fully working swords as well. You could actually use these. This one's a proper beast. This one's thick. Oh, big heavy thing. This is, yeah, Richard made me the blade and I finished it off. He made me the sort of blank blade. It's quite big as well. Thank you, Charlotte. Glad you like it. And that one up there is my Witcher sword. If you've ever seen the TV show The Witcher, this is like a little version of theirs, because in The Witcher their swords are about 6 foot long. So this is a little one, like a half-size one. And you know my friend Metallic, who I go and visit, she has an identical one of these. The drop said, "Wait, what? You have plastic doors?" Well, they made us have the UPVC doors. I was just being a bit lazy with my talking. Dropped the UPVC doors. We had a lovely fucking hardwood door, cherry wood hardwood door. Yeah, so that's based off of the Witcher swords. And that's again one that I made. And the sheath made of leather. Just about see my maker's mark on there, on this one. Yeah, me and Metallic have matching ones of these. That's a bit smaller than the others. Right. Yeah. Some of the other stuff's in the box that I can't get to. But that's the stuff I think the latest sword I made was the smaller one of them two. But I have quite a few weapons. When they wanted to swap them doors around, I kept all the wood from the door because it was a lovely hardwood cherry door. And I have now got quite a few weapons that I made with that door on it. You know, made from that door. Rita said, watch Mike when he's made 50 more swords. The first hour of his streams will be him rubbing his collection in our faces. That's great, Rich. Maybe. Oh, God. I don't know if I've got any more out, have I, of my actual swords? I think they're all... I could show you a lovely knife I made as well. I'm going to have to fuck about with the banner, though. It's a bit of a pain in the arse, but this one's worth seeing. I'll show you that one in a second. So these are some of the other knives I've made. Yeah, the banner is slightly different to what's up there now. So this was made from an old sort of gardening tool. I made the sheath. It's got my logo on again. Leather sheath. Belt loop there. That is a bit of antler. This one's a big Bowie knife. And then Metallic Reality, which is the woman I was talking to you about earlier, who I'm going to visit soon. She occasionally goes hunting and got 4 really nice big deer feet, and she knows I've always wanted to make a deer foot knife. So she got the deer's feet, hooves, prepared them, and dried them out, so they could be used. And I made this. I've still got the other 3 because I haven't made any more yet, but I made this. So that's a bit of rabbit fur that my friend Peach gave me. It's got a leather sheath. And this is the deer foot handle. I've wanted a deer foot handle for years because Dad bought me one. Didn't look like this one, but Dad bought me one years ago when I was about 12. But that was a long time ago. I lost that a long time ago. So yeah, I made a big Bowie knife. A big fuck off deer foot handle. It's nice, isn't it? I should be making more soon. I think this was the only curved one that she did. And no, she did 3 curved ones and a completely straight one. So I'm going to do 2 more curved ones, and the straight one will be for me. Oh. Right, I think that'll do for now. That's what I can get. Yeah, there's that. It's nice, isn't it? I wanted to do a deer foot handle knife for fucking years. It was just getting the deer's foot. That's nice, isn't it, Paige? I love that knife. Absolutely love it. I may have to put that in a display thing, though. So I'm getting worried that moths are going to start fucking eating it. Because that's what 2 of the hoofs I had up in a box. A moth's got at them. And it's made a little bold patch, but I should be able to sort it out. Yeah. But I was just looking at you can actually see the inside of the hoofs, yeah. Right, where am I? Rich said, no, Drop said, I'm kind of more impressed by your leather work than your metallurgy. Not that the blades aren't amazing or anything. Yeah, well, the leather work, yeah, I know what you mean there, Drops. There's nothing wrong with the blades, are there? But they're basic, aren't they? You know what I mean? That's a basic blade. There's not a lot of fancy work to it. Whereas, yeah, I think if you haven't done leather work and you look at that and you do, yeah, it's nice, isn't it? And there's a lot of work in that. There's probably more work in that sheath than doing the blade for that. That's a blued blade, that one. But I get what you're saying. You know what, Drops? I used to absolutely fucking hate any leather work. I used to refuse to do it. I'm so glad I started, because I love working with leather now. It's hard work and stitching, especially like sheaths like this bastard. The amount of stitching on a fucking sheath like that it's a lot. And it's hard to make it look nice as well, because I don't do saddle stitch either. I do a standard sort of, I don't know what you'd call it, just an in and out stitch. So this is another one I made. This is a giant Bowie knife. Yeah, I totally understand what you're saying, Drops. Totally understand what you're saying there. As I said, the thing is, from a distance, it looks like you're beheaded a swan with that knife. It does. Oh, God. Persia said, swan can break your leg with its wing. Zed said, Persia, indeed they can. They're vicious bastards. Yeah, this is a beauty, isn't it? Persia. Fucking beauty, that one. I still want to do a very similar blade. I may change the swedge a bit, but it's going to be the same blade, same length, with a D-guard on soon. I've got the designs up there for it, but I'm still not 100% sure if I'm happy with it, because I seem to have a weird thing with these. I make them, I'm really happy with them, and then I think it's not quite right. It's not quite what I want. I suspect I'm never going to stop making these ones, basically. I think I'm never going to truly perfect what I want. Maybe I already have, but then I think, oh no, now I want something different. You know what I mean? But yeah, see, this wouldn't need these rivets. Some people add rivets because, well, some people, it's the stitching don't hold. Where I'm confident my stitching would hold, but I did do the rivets to this one because I just thought it would look nice. Yeah, I don't actually need, this doesn't need the rivets. Those stitches would hold fine. But it gives it a good look, I think. And then when you come to those like sword scabbards, that's a lot of leather work in them. But yeah, I used to absolutely hate doing leather work. Wouldn't fucking touch it because of not really understanding how hard it is. You're right, M4, by the way. But when you know how to do it and the methods and like the sort of cheating methods, because I'm not pushing a needle through fucking thick leather as a bastard. Much easier just to drill little holes, because when you do saddle stitch anyway, they stick an awl through first and then they do it. Yeah, you can just drill very small holes all the way along. And you can, look at that, you can get a really nice stitch line going. And also, sometimes the stitch line looks better on one side than the other. But I think that looks all right. Same with this one. Right, Jamie? Looks like I had a little bit of a wobble on that bit there, but perfectly fine that side. As in, I think that's just a bit of a I think that's a, what do you call it? No, I think I had one of the drill lines, one of the drill holes must have gone in an angle there because it's fine that side. But you know that don't matter. You know what I mean? But yeah, leather work. I used to refuse to do it because it's very hard work. Persia, that one's your favourite, is it, Persia? That one. There's a beauty, though, isn't it? Persia said, even an expensive blade usually comes with a crappy sheath. It makes them look really professional. Yes, you're right. Yeah, they do. You don't often get proper decent fucking sheaths, do you? Proper decent leather sheaths. No, you don't. Drop said, you ever cut into that one blade with holes in it? No, not yet. I'm still deciding what to do. Because I might be able... Is that the one the one that might be illegal soon? I'm still deciding, Drop, whether to do what Stu did and weld the holes shut. So, yeah. What else have I got in regards to blades that I can get easily that I've done? I forgot these were down there. But yeah, I do want to do a bigger... Not a bigger. I do want to do another one of these, but with a D guard that goes like that. Iron Man. I will do that clip for you. He said, I'm the daddy. I will do that clip for you. You do crack me up. Yeah. Every sharp object is supposed to be legal. Oh, yeah, exactly. James had got myself a British World War II deactivated flare gun yesterday. The museum keeps going. Yeah, nice one, mate. Nice one. I went to a surplus shop recently that had Bren guns and deactivated sawn-off shotguns and stuff like that. I didn't have enough money to buy anything though. Couldn't even afford some bolts. Dave said, any info yet on the crossbow stuff on the petition? No, only that that's been and done now, as in the time to send in your evidence to say don't do licensing has stopped. They'll now be deciding. I'll tell you what, let me have a look online quickly. You never know, there might have been an update. Normally, though, I have a couple of other people who are really up on stuff like that and normally tell me straight away if the laws of if anything's gone through. But I don't think anything has yet. Tell you what, I'm just having a quick search now. Let me change this to the last week, see if anything comes up. Nah. No. There's something about that crossbow killer bullshit. It's weird. Crossbow killer. Damning failure by Met to protect Sana Muhammad revealed. And then it's got a picture of Jamie Clarkson for some reason. Sorry, I shouldn't laugh at you that. Versa, do you think you could use resin or HDPA to fill holes? Oh, you might be able to. Yeah, you know what, Persia? You might even be able to cut a bit of aluminium and bolt that on, potentially. I don't know. I don't know what would be acceptable. Yeah, you might be able to. I don't know. If it definitely wouldn't come out. The only other option is if the holes are close to each other, make them into one big one. You're allowed one hole. You're just not allowed multiple holes. If anyone wonders what we're talking about, the government are talking about banning certain knives soon. One of the things that they're going to ban are basically any knife that has a point, a blade, and then either a serrated back or more than one hole in it. Fucking ridiculous. Dave said could be a few months, I reckon. I reckon so, mate. I reckon so. Because it's only just been done. I think it was the 22nd of April Yeah, no, it was the 9th of April. It was the 9th of April. I remember now. I think it was the 9th of April. Or it was the 22nd. No, it was the 9th. Yeah, it was the 9th of April. So it hadn't even been a month yet since it's been done. Damon said, my 8-year-old boy asked me when he can have his first gun. I'll say, yeah, that's great. That's brilliant. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Jamie. Yeah, great, isn't it? When are you going to get him? You know? Like I said, depends on how clean the holes are. Like if they have a lip on them for the plastic to hang on to. That's what I thought. Yeah, I think potentially it would just fall out, wouldn't it? If they're very smooth, holes, I think they'd just fall out. But I said a nice bit of red resin would look nice in the cookery blade with holes in it. I think it would. Yeah. Dave said, yeah, it was 9. Yeah, I don't know what it is, what is on my head about the 22nd. I think the 22nd is the September thing. I think the 22nd of September is when the zombie knife ban comes in. So that is happening. This thing about the knives with more than one hole in is happening. And that is going to happen on, I think, the 22nd of September. That is when it passes. So you've got a while. Iron Man said, Mike, would you rather sleep in a bush without any gear or in a cave? Well, in the UK, probably a cave with no gear, I reckon. Just off the top of my head, I'd probably say a cave, because at least you'd get a bit of shelter. But I've never slept in a cave, so I don't know the dangers, really. Do you know what I mean? I've slept in a bush before, a few times. Many a time. Maybe it's time to move on to the caves now. Jamie said, I think they're trying to ban World War II machetes too. If you already own one, you can keep it, but banned for sale. Oh, that's fucked up, isn't it, Jamie? Yeah, all I know, Jamie, is what it is. Basically, they want to ban... They've worded it as zombie knives and machetes. I think what they should have worded it as, really, it should have said zombie knives and zombie machetes, because it started people thinking that they was banning machetes, and they're not. They're banning zombie machetes, yeah. And any zombie... They don't like them movie fucking machetes, the ones with multiple holes in and stuff like that. The cheap fucking movie props, basically. Yeah. I think your standard machete should be absolutely fine. Although, though, they have stuff... The thing is, not all the legislation's out there. They may actually say in the end, but bushcraft machetes are fine. I was looking up the laws for sending knives today, which is quite comedic. Not laws. So, no, not laws. That's the point of it. Not laws. It's not a fucking law. This is what makes me laugh, right? Go on to the Royal Mail. It says they won't let you post certain knives now, but they'll let you send lock knives, bushcraft knives, stuff like that. And it says, read this article to make sure you comply with the law. Well, it's not a fucking law. They can't do fuck all. If I send you a fucking knife in the post, I'm not going to get arrested for it. That's not a crime. That's just the Royal Mail's fucking thing. That's not a law, is it? I may be wrong there, but I'm pretty sure there's not a law saying you can't post knives to people. I think that is just a Royal Mail rule, I think they'll find. Now, I may be wrong there. I may be wrong. But that is not a law. So there's fuck all they can do about it. They may send you it back or confiscate it, but they don't x-ray knives in the UK when they're sending it to the UK anyway, do they? I don't think they do. Anyway, but I just found it funny, them referring to make sure you know the laws. There's no law against that. That's your fucking rule. There's no fucking... Again, I may be wrong there. Dave said, also, they're banning flare jeans on fucks. Mother said they want to ban everything they don't like. Oh, exactly. Jamie said, fucking government. Oh, no, it takes the piss, doesn't it? But there's always ways to get around it. There's always ways to get around it. You know. But, yeah, it's a bit demented. It's just trying to make it look like they're doing stuff. And crossbows, they're on about, what do you call it? Licensing soon. Right, I'm just going to go and have a look, see if anyone supported me on the coffee website, because it never tells me anymore if anyone has. No one has. But Tom, if you're watching from the other day, who bought Bayonet, your thing is getting picked up tomorrow. Jamie said, I hear you're also banned, Mike. Yeah, at one point I was. What do you mean on YouTube? I was nearly fucking banned on YouTube recently. Yeah, go and get yourself a coffee, Zed. Yeah, so if anyone does want to support me anyway, get me a birthday present if you want. It's my birthday in a couple of days. This is how. There's a link in the description, and there'll be a link in the chat, whichever side it is. And you can donate via PayPal, debit card, or credit card. So it's piss easy to do. Here's a little 30-second video showing you how to do it. And you can leave me a message if you want, and I'll read it out. All right? See you in 30 seconds. Emperor said, I've worked several jobs with elections and they have failed to pay me. I know. That takes the piss, though, mate. That does take the piss. But it sort of don't surprise you, does it? You know, doesn't fucking surprise you. Drop said, still shake my head about the zombie designation. But over here, it caught on, apparently. They stopped calling them ghost guns and started using zombie gun. That's pathetic, isn't it? That's fucking pathetic. Yeah. I suppose ghost gun made sense because it was a gun that couldn't be traced, wasn't it? Fucking zombie gun. It's just fucking demented. It's normally the other way around, Drop. Normally we catch on to your trends about 3 or 4 years later. Jamie said, I worked several jobs with erections too. That's right, Jamie. Persia said, well, I'm going to love you and leave you. Early morning tomorrow, Michael. She'll send you a message. Nice one, Persia. Yeah, good night, mate. Hope you have a good day tomorrow, wherever you're at. And I shall talk to you tomorrow, and we'll sort it out properly tomorrow. Because that may be the last chance for a little bit. So I reckon if we sort it out tomorrow, that'll be best for me, best use of the money for me, if you know what I mean. So I appreciate that, mate. But we need to sort it out properly. So yes, I'll talk to you tomorrow, mate. Let's look forward to it. Yeah, Zed, I'll get hold of him about getting a bayonet off me tomorrow as well. That's good. That's another bayonet sold anyway, and me and Persia can do our a deal on Summit. I hope everyone's liking the stream, by the way, because if you like it, you get more chance of you seeing more of these. James said, in China, the government has general elections. You make me laugh. Okay. Yeah, what are you at tomorrow? You doing anything tomorrow? See you later, Persia. Good night, mate. Yeah, I'll put that away. Yeah, I should just be sorting shit out for the evening tomorrow. Jamie said, what do you call a lizard that tells jokes? A stand-up chameleon. Fuck so. Jamie, anyway, how's Louise? Is she about tonight? She sat there with you? Joe Cook, how you doing? What is the law? As in, what law do you mean, mate? You are what law do you mean? There's loads of them. Loads of laws. Depends what one you mean. And that's not me taking the piss. I'll just let you on what you mean, Joe. Hello, by the way. Oh no, well, I was just talking about there's a couple of new ones coming in. The government in September are going to be banning zombie knives and zombie machetes to own and sell. And they're on about doing crossbow licensing, but no one knows if that's going to go through. I don't reckon it will. Drop said, take Penny to her addiction church, aka bookstore. Oh, I got a present from Penny up there, but I can't open it yet. It's her birthday. Yes. Tell her tomorrow if I don't see you. Thank you for the present. I will not open it till it's my birthday, though. Thank you, Sir Panny, if you're on. She ain't on, is she? Jamie says she's good in the bath at the moment. I hope she's got the fucking phone on watching us. Jamie said, did you say we can't own them? We can at the minute. Crossbows you can still own. Zombie knives you can still own. But they are on about... they're going to be banned in September. And they will be banned. That's actually something they're doing. Hang on. No, sorry. Hang on. Right, I'm talking slight bollocks there. Okay, zombie knives are already banned anyway. What they're doing is they're changing the definition of zombie knives. I just remembered. Yeah, zombie knives are already fucking banned. What they're doing, they're changing the definition of what a zombie knife is. And that will incorporate certain knives that have holes in them and serrated blades, basically. Jamie said, they say that jokes about white sugar are rare, but jokes about brown sugar, well, demerara. Fuck's sake, Jamie. Doc said, will do. It's Ma's birthday. She's over at her place tonight. Oh, yeah, she did say, yeah. Yes. Well, Mother Dreadful, happy birthday if you're watching. I hope she don't watch having. Why has he called me that? Yeah, I forget that fucking zombie knives are actually already banned. Yeah, they're changing. So in September, they're going to change the definition of what a zombie knife is. Yeah, and ban them owning your own home. What you been up to today, Drop? You been up to much? You been working or skizing? I know you've been mowing the lawn, ain't you? Sorry, I remember you saying. Drop said, Mama Dreadful sounds like a Led Zeppelin. It does, don't it? It does. I was saying about things like that. Metallic reminded me of I can't remember what we was talking about, but she reminded me about, you know, when you say something, it's that'd be a perfect band name. And I made a torch once with a little bump sticking out of it, and it was called Anti-Roll Device. It was called an anti-roll device. And I remember someone saying at the time that'd be a perfect band name, Anti-Roll Device. Joe said they're going to need to peel my cold dead hands. Exactly, mate. Exactly. Yeah, it's getting a bit of a piss take on YouTube now. Though I have to cover up all my guns. So everything you can see here is actually there. It's just I've put a banner up of the exact same thing. So it still looks good, but if YouTube ever say, oh, you've got guns up, I can say, well, no, I haven't. It's a fucking picture. 3D Cabin, how you doing, mate? How you doing? Right. Sorry, I keep meaning to message you, but then I see you on here. Right. I will try to do some videos on your accessories soon, but I hope you don't mind. It may have to wait till the middle of May. I hope that's not too late for you. It's just I've been so busy lately and I may not get a chance to do it. There's a lot going on, but I hope you're all right. And I do appreciate the accessories, but I will do a proper video very soon. Maybe I'll try and get one out soon. Maybe, yeah. Okay, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll try and film a quick video tomorrow just showing the accessories so people know that they're about, but I won't do a full review of them yet. I would like to do a full review on the items. But yeah, what I'll do tomorrow, I'll get you a here's what's coming soon to 3D Cabin video. I should be able to get time to do that. He says, yeah, I'm not getting a lot of time to do the videos I'd like to do. By the way, I'm sorry I didn't say hello last week. I saw you on and I didn't get a chance to say hello, and then I missed you. Yeah. So what I'll do, I may have to get a quick body armor video out tomorrow as well. So I started writing Pergio then for some reason. Yeah, I am very busy at the minute, and I'm struggling to get stuff done that I want to do. But yeah, what I'll do, 3D Cabin, is I'll do a quick video tomorrow quickly showing what's coming, so that people at least know what's out there and they can get hold of you for it. And later on, I'll do a full-on review of each item because you've got some brilliant stuff there. I can't show it at the minute, but I do have a red back over there that's set up with at least 2 or 3 of your accessories on it. I do love that new stock that holds the 6 bolts. That's a very good idea. Yeah, so I'll do a quick sort of show and tell, so at least people know what's coming up. And then later on, when I get time, I'll do a full-on proper review. Yeah, the notes made total sense. Yes, they did. Yeah, they made sense. Yeah, it's awesome, great stuff. I love it. Yeah, so I've already got one set up there with a quiver on the new sight, the wider sight. I like that with the ranging marks. Yeah, no, everything you mentioned made sense. Yes, yeah, that was good. Yeah. I keep meaning, because I know you've messaged me on Facebook, and the problem is I very rarely get on there nowadays, and then I forget. But I know that you had messaged me on there. But no, I'm glad I've got a chance to actually talk to you properly tonight. Yeah. So I promise you it is all coming, but for the video that I want to do to make it worthwhile and give it the sort of video it deserves, that may have to wait a little bit. But yeah, I reckon tomorrow I'll film a quick one showing all the content, saying, look, this is what's coming to 3D Cabin. And then the people who really want it will probably message you anyway. So but yeah, the notes made perfect sense. Yeah, I've been sent a lot of stuff lately as well. I got sent some body armor that I've had to just put away and not touch. It's a bloody nightmare. But I'll get there. But the thing is, some videos I can make. If I've got the time, I can make it. Like I can make quick, short videos. But the big, long videos, I don't always get time for them now. It's a shame. I could show the crossbow accessories in a minute. If anybody wants to see 3D Cabin's new accessories, I won't be able to show them all though, because some of them are already set up. 3D Cabin said, yeah, I'm sitting here starting printers as we have had a load of work in, so I know the feeling. Yeah, it's good, but it's a good feeling. At least it's good to be busy, isn't it? And good to be selling stuff. But also, if you need to do other things, it can hamper some of the other things you need to do. But yeah, I love it. Yeah, great stuff. I did show some of the accessories on a live stream recently. I did do that. Not long after you sent it. Yeah, some awesome stuff there. Joe said, have you used an IR torch for hunting? Not for hunting. I have got... What did I use it for? Do you know what, Joe? I have, but I can't remember what for now. I have got an IR torch. I may still have one. I think it's under my... Might be under my bed. Not my bed, my sofa. Never used one for hunting, though, but I have had one set up on a gun and a camera. Maybe it was just for a review. I don't know. But I have got that set up. Yeah, I have got a setup where I could do that. Yeah, I like the IR cameras. Not IR cameras, IR lights. Yeah, I've got one. I can't remember who made it. Now, Bry Night, I think it is. Bry Night, and it has a standard light, an IR light, a red light, and a green light. And you unscrew the bulbs. I've got a similar one. This doesn't have IR on it, but So this is a good setup. This one, no changing bulbs. You have a ring here, and you turn it. So that's the green one. That's the red one. And that's the standard one. But yeah, this one doesn't have IR in it. That's a Cyansky, I think that is. That's technically a gun light, but I prefer it as a nighttime torch. I think it strobes. I'm going to strobe this now, so be prepared. If it gives you any issues, look away now. It was so quick you can't really see it on camera anyway. But yeah, I have that set up, but I've never done it. I haven't actually done any hunting for fucking years. A lot of years. I haven't done proper hunting for probably 20 years. No, actually, no, I have done it more recent than that. I have done it more recent than that because I did a bit of I did go shooting with my cousin Ben, and the only reason I couldn't remember because we didn't shoot anything. But I have been shooting. I just didn't shoot anything. I was washing my hands quickly. It felt a bit dirty. I'll be rubbing my eyes with dirty hands. It's got oil on them and shit like that. What did we hunt? Well, that was the things we could have shot that night. So one time we went hunting geese, Canada geese, which I'm pretty sure are classed as a pest, and you can shoot them and you can eat them. Also rabbits and pheasants. But we was just pissing around, and that was the time I was shooting some body armor as well, I think. I've been since then, and I could go like soon if I wanted to. 3D Cabin said red light was good for rat control. Yes, yeah, I need to do a bit of rat control. Joe Cook said I have a field with lots of rabbits, and I've bought an Air Arms S310. I'm slowly getting. I was told about IR and VGA, but didn't think it was that easy. Yeah, that definitely works. Yeah. Did I hunt bastards? Not this time. Not this time. Oh, God, you ain't laughing. Have you got your Warhammer yet, Mother? By the way, Mother, if you get desperate, I can always make you one. I'm going to make another Warhammer. So I'm going to make a couple of Warhammers. I've got a plan for a big-headed Warhammer with sort of two flat spiked surfaces. No, and two flat spiked surfaces. One's going to have a spike, one's going to be a flat sort of spiky surface. It's hard to explain. I have shown pictures of it. And then the other one, I'll make some of my other ones that I was going to sell, but I never got round to. The only two people who got them at the minute is me and Liam. I finally think Liam showed his Warhammer today, the one I made him. When he was live streaming. Not to lay hands on your giant ball yet, right? Not yet, no. I looked at it yesterday. Or it may have even been today. But no, it's ready to go though. But I haven't. What you've dropped? What do you think I should do with it? Have I got a picture of it? Okay, let me get a picture up, and then we can decide what to do with it. Let me get a picture of it. I've got to remember one of the last places I posted. It's on Discord, isn't it? Let me get a picture of it for us. I'll show you lot it, and then you decide what you think I should make out of it or do with it. It's sort of ready to go. That should be on weapons, shouldn't it? Surely. I haven't found it yet. Surely that's on weapons, isn't it? Where would that be? Dad said to Mother, me and a few other fellas did once. It escaped, unfortunately. Bastards. Drop said, make it your first welded project and make a spiked mace. Well, the only problem is I've already sort of done it. So I don't know if I'll be able to now, but I have got options to get something else to do some welding. It's sprayed and everything now. Have I not showed you like it? I'm sure I haven't. Huh? All right, hang on. I shall have to move to the other fucking place where it might be. Oh, trust this shit to not work properly. Hang on. Okay. Right. Maybe I don't know. Have I not done any finished pictures of it? Alright, fuck it. Anyway, I can't find any fucking pictures of it. Dad said he had to move out the area pretty quickly. So basically, I've got a big steel ball about that big with a cross piece of metal riveted on the top of it with a fucking U-shaped bolt sort of thing on it. I can't think what they're called. But that's all set up now, ready to go like that, and it's been sprayed black as well. I've sort of finished it, ready to either mount onto a chain. It will be mounted onto a chain, but what's the chain going to go onto? There was either two options. I could either put the chain onto, either a bit of wood, so you can have it like a fucking flail, if that's what they're called, or I could put a fucking manacle thing on it and have it like a ball and chain that goes on people's ankle. Yes, exactly, 3D Counting, exactly like that. Yes, I'm sure I've got a picture of it somewhere, but I thought it'd be in weapons. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Well, let's have a vote, shall we? I'll get the voting thing out in a minute. Right, I cannot find the picture to that, so okay. Let's have a little vote, shall we? JJ, how you doing? He said, do you know if it's true that starting point for offensive weapons is now 2 years? Not sure about it when I start. I'm not actually sure, JJ, in all honesty. I actually don't know. If that has happened, I'm not sure about that. Okay. That's a maximum penalty of 2 years. So no, that's a maximum penalty of 2 years. Okay, from what I've just found, I think it's a maximum penalty of 2 years, but I may be wrong. Thing is, it's so fucking difficult to there's so much to look into. You know what I mean? I'm not sure. Offensive Weapons Act 2019. Okay, hang on. I'll see if I can find it quickly. But what I found initially then, it said maximum. But yeah, it's really difficult to find. I'll have a proper look. If you send me an email, mate, my email, if you put in the word !email, in a minute, I think Nightbot will put my email up. Send me a message on there in an email asking that same question, and I'll have a proper look into it. It's just it's hard to do it on the live stream. Okay, poll. Start a poll. Okay. Well, has anybody got any idea of any other ideas other than a ball and chain? Ball and chain manacle. I just spell manacle. I think that's how you spell it. Yeah, no, I had to spell it right. Okay, ball and chain manacle or a flail. But can you think of anything else quickly? Yeah, cheers. That is how I spell it. I've never I don't think I've ever wrote the word manacle before. Yeah, cheers. Yeah, JJ is a bit of a piss take and it's very confusing. I'm not sure though, but I think that would be a bit much, wouldn't it? But yeah, if you send me an email, I'll look into it. But I don't have that information at hand at the minute. Okay, no one else is going to write anything, so there you go. There is a poll for you. Do the poll. While that poll is going, I'm going to have a quick piss. JJ, I think so as well. Yeah, 2 years for possession of offensive weapon. That sounds excessive, don't it? That sounds very excessive to me. Now, a fine or something, and maybe 6 months. From what I did a quick search. Then the first thing I found, it said 2 years maximum. That was like the most you'd get. But Dropped said Paul and ball too many times. No need to piss. I have been holding it in a long time. You can have a trailer for episode 4 of the Spiral Files, which I had a reply back from the Hellfire Caves, and they said to me, "Can I send them some media that they could put on their website?" So I am going to make a safe for work trailer for them and send them some stills of Nemesis and shit like that. Right. See you in about a minute and a half. I need a wee. Although if that didn't say what it says at the end, that would probably be a perfectly acceptable trailer. I just don't want them getting put off before it's even fucking done. Okay, looks like a flail is winning at the Nemesis will have their events. We never did anything to her. Never did anything then. Right, it looks like a flail is winning so far. I thought a ball and chain manacle would be quite fun. That's going to be a fucking heavy fucking flail, I'll tell you, because the ball on it's about that big. But yeah, I might do what the public states. I am known for ignoring these fucking polls. I am known for it. Good, isn't it, Iron Man? He said, I like the way you did the CGI fire coming out of the revolver. Yeah, good, isn't it? You wait till episode 5 comes out. Drop said, you're going to send them some media and you'll get a reply that you're banned from going back there. I know. I am prepared for that. I am prepared for that eventuality. Yeah, I don't know if they know what they're letting themselves in for. But no, I'll do a safer work trailer and some stills. And, you know, but yeah, I thought it was great. Yeah, they said, yeah, we're getting a new media manager soon. Can you send us some media? Yeah, we'll put it on there. They said, if it's a flower, Mike, make sure the chain isn't too long. You don't want to whip it around and catch you a nasty one. Make do that. I'd already been thinking that. As I was writing flail. Yeah. I'll be honest with you, that fucking thing would probably be impossible to use if it was chain was too long. Now I'll probably keep it a reasonably long handle and quite a short chain. Although it's going to need to be a fucking big handle on it as well. I may have to get a hoe handle for it. Actually, I've got a pickaxe handle. Crinkled veg, exactly. Yes, I may have to get I have got a pickaxe handle. Do a wise person, Mike. Did you get the leather cloud studded toilet suit I sent you? Not yet. Is that in the post? Is it? I did get a mystery birthday present recently. Is that what that is? I shall look forward to using that. It is my birthday on the 29th of April, by the way. All donations are welcome. Everyone's been stingy tonight. Let's have a look, shall we? See how many donations we got for my birthday tonight. Absolutely nothing. The drop said, I still want to make a free ball flail, but I haven't looked up the balls yet. I found you may have a similar place in America. I'd assume you would. This is a big old place. But in the UK, I could get solid steel balls about, I don't know, tennis ball size. And I think they was about 12 quid each. And I don't think that's too bad for a fucking steel ball. Solid steel ball, mild steel ball. Yeah, that's definitely like doable. That's I think that's adequate for that. Yeah. Okay, let's finish the poll, shall we? Does anybody want to vote in the poll quickly? We've only had 6 votes. Quickly, there's a poll you can join in on. There's had 6 votes. There's 13 people watching. It's all right. It doesn't acknowledge who actually did the voting. 7, thank you. Appreciate that. Nick's Knives, how you doing, Nick? You right, mate? What have you been up to? How are you anyway, Nick? You all right? I've been very distracted lately. I would have asked you before. Yeah, I'm getting better, mate. Right. I'm going to end the poll in a second, so quickly get your votes in. Get your votes in. I would do a countdown. Bloody hell, Iron Man deal, I suppose this. So I bet Richard Weaponsmith could make a mould and make a solid steel ball using his force. You know what? I bet he fucking could. I never thought about that. Of course he could. There you go. Right, I'm doing it. End poll. Flail has won. I'll see on the day how I feel. I might just make a fucking ball and chain thing. Next time Metallic's round there, put it on there and lose the key. The other vice president did, I bet. No, I read that, then I dropped said it's a matter of size and weight, honestly. It's the balls and chain compared to how long the handle needs to be. I've made a couple single ones, but vastly different ones. I have made some before as well. They was more. It was a bit of pipe about that long with spikes sticking out of it. And because also a lot of people always used to say to me, don't have the handle too long, don't have the chain too long, you could hit your hand. If you know how to use them, you can avoid doing that every time. It doesn't even matter if the chain and the thing comes to here. If you know how to use it properly, I know there's a risk of it happening, but I never hit my hand ever, not once. And it's because knowing how to use it is the main thing. Because you watch people online, and there's a lot of people who pretend they know how to do things, and they haven't got a fucking clue. And that is why they whack their hands or cut their arms, because they pretend they know, but they don't know fucking nothing. But yeah, if you practice with these things, you can use a ball and chain where the ball comes exactly to where your hand is and never hit your hand if you know how to use it properly. Yeah, Nick said doing a lot better the last week or so. Appetite's come back and I'm finally sleeping well. Nice one, Nick. Nice one. Yeah, I'm glad you're getting better. But yeah, obviously, if the ball is coming to here, there's a danger of it hitting your hand. But I'd never done it. Not in all the years I've made things like that ever. Drop said logistics say the handle should be as long as the weight and chain. Same way you'd bounce a bit. Oh, I get it. Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, well, totally. But yeah, you can use them in a way that you'll never hit your hand. You just need to know how to do that. There's just a lot of these so-called fucking experts on. There's loads of them. There are experts online who have millions of subscribers who actually know fuck all about what they're doing. Really, you know, they've got no actual real fucking training or anything. You know what I mean? Yeah. Zed said, if you know how to use it, I've never had it happen to me. That's good. Don't do a favor. Well, I suppose. Who said I'd even show it if I did? Joking. DIY especially said, Mike, a wooden ball lined with lead and spikes would work. Yes. Well, I had a similar idea to that once, because even if you struggle to make a round ball, you could make a sort. I don't know the actual shape it would be, but a hexagonal type ball. I know it'd be more than that. Whatever one would have, you know, but you just get a square, get a cube, and let's say these right. Get a cube and then start cutting off the corners at the four corners, and then you're starting to get a round shape that will have spikes sticking out all directions. Drop said, I'm more worried about the head bouncing back at me. Had that happen too often? Yeah, that's more likely to happen than hitting your own hand with the ball. Yeah. But it's just knowing there's a lot of techniques to things that I can see when I watch people don't know these little techniques of how to avoid cutting yourself, basically. You know what I mean? And hitting yourself, shit like that. Zed said, I think we'd guess when you turned up on stream you had your hand in bandages. You can't bend your fingers. Yeah, exactly, Zed, exactly. I know. And I know when people say, oh, what's your hand, blah, blah, blah. It's only trying to stop me hurting myself. But yeah, don't worry, I've already thought of these things. Yeah, exactly. I'll have a couple of weeks off there. I'll just film myself like this. You never see my hand. Nah. Might get 1 million views out of that, crushing your fingers. Not that that's what I want to do. But there are a lot of little techniques to things you can do to protect yourself. But a lot of people don't seem to. I find most of them just common sense. I think if you've done that, if you've been doing stuff like that for years, it sort of comes a bit more naturally, if that makes sense. So I've been messing around with weapons since I was a child. Drop said, I always get a chuckle from the techniques used by the judges on 45. Oh, yeah, exactly. There's a lot of bollocks on there. Ain't there? Yes. 3D cams are 10-sided. Thank you, mate. Yes. Yeah. Decahedron. Thank you. Yes. For the decking someone in the head. Yes. Yes, very nice. Yes. Yes. What is a dodecahedron? No, I know that's a shape, but I can't remember what that one is. Zed said yes, that would go viral pretty quickly. I think it would. Oh, I'm not prepared to do that. Iron Man said, Mike, what is your opinion on the Polish strong lager that used to be my go-to drink? I've got 2 of them in the fridge right now for tomorrow. Oh, that's a 12-sided one, is it, Josh? I like them. Yeah, I like them. Did you see the other ones I had? I had some 7.5% ones. They was the cheapest strong booze in there. Yeah, I got 2 for tomorrow, plus a bottle of vodka. Yeah. I won't drink that much, but it's just so I got a bit of a select. Oh, sorry, I got fucking hiccups. But a bit of a selection. Yeah. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, I always have. I've always liked them kind of drinks. Iron Man. Yeah. You can have 4 of them, make them last most of the evening, because as long as you have the sense not to be drinking them like normal lager, they last long enough. Yeah, I like them. Oh, they're good, and it's nice. To be honest, man, it's nice being able to afford cans like that, because a can of Tent Super now. Well, they didn't even have them in that shop, but the cheapest, apart from these Polish ones, the cheapest standard name brand strong lager, they're all weaker than they used to be. The cheapest one was £2.30. Well, those ones, them Polish ones you're on about, are £1.70, which I think is well worth buying. And then they had some 7.5% ones for £1.50. So I got some of them last time. I shouldn't drink too much beer though, but it is what it is, and it's fucking nice. Although I suspect my fucking brother's going to be wanting to nick one of my cans tomorrow. Maybe that'll be an early birthday present for him. Yeah, Matt can have one of my 9% cans if he can get away with it. But I imagine he'll want one. Bottle of vodka is... The small bottles are £8. What we need to do is work out which one has the better... Which one has... Let's work it out. Let's work out which one works out economically better. So... Okay. So... Yeah. Let's work out by... So, 350 vodka is 14 units, and that's £8, let's say. Okay. Okay, let's just write that as vodka. So that beer is £1.70. Hang on, I've written this down in the wrong place. It's 4.5 units anyway. 4.5 units for £1.70. So the beer is a lot more, booze math, exactly. So 4.5. Yeah. I'm going to say the beer is more economical on price. But there is the most economical booze you can buy for the price per units will always be, from what I've seen, would be bottles of White Lightning, because you get 22 units for £3.50. So that's more units than that bottle of vodka, and more than half the price, or less than half the price. So that's the most. Yeah. So the cans of beer are more economical for the amount of units, but also the hangover's worse, shit like that. And yeah. Vodka is not a cheap drink. It's not a cheap way to get drunk. It's just I now choose I'd rather spend more money and have less of a hangover. You know what I mean? Because I could buy a 3-litre bottle of cider and be virtually dead for 2 days afterwards. I don't want to anymore. Yeah, vodka is not an economical drink in the, you know what I mean? Yeah, booze math, just double it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I can't be asked to do it exactly how it is, but yeah. Dad said, Mike in a posh restaurant. Waiter, which wine would you like, sir, Mike? I don't give a fuck. Just as long as it's cheap and strong enough to be pretty much said, pretty much. Yes. Drop said, can get this 12-pack of Heineken for 20 or this 36-pack of Pabs for 18. Always get the good shit. Well, yes, yeah. Well, I do nowadays. So those cans of 9% lager, I buy them out of a sort of reminiscence of the old days. And I quite like that kind of stuff. And it's nice to be able to actually afford cans of that. I couldn't justify it. I would not pay £2 for any can. If 9% or not, I would not pay £2 or more for a can of beer. Fuck off. Never. But £1.70 is just about okay for a 9% lager. That is all right. But yeah, vodka is not economical. It costs me to get drunk. It sometimes costs me 16, 17 quid sometimes to get drunk. That's still cheap, where I could probably get drunk for £5 if I bought cheap cider. But as I said, I'd then have a 3-day hangover where 2 of those days I'm fucking actually bedridden. Yeah, you can't beat cider for pure economics of the stuff. Andy, how you doing, mate? Dot said, how would you like your wine? Just pour a few into a bucket. yeah, that'd do. That'd do. Oh, Christ. Yeah. Yeah, it probably would be cheaper to buy the cans, but again, loads of those cans would probably give me a really bad hangover. Vodka just doesn't. No. You still get a hangover, but it's not as bad. It's, I can get out of bed at least. Fucking white lightning. Yeah, the last time I drank white lightning, I'm sure it made me puke the next day, and I had a 3-day hangover where the first 24 hours I couldn't even get out of bed. And I was so fucking hungover and dehydrated and that I didn't even need to take a piss or a shit for a whole day. And then try taking a fucking shit after you've been hungover for that long. That's painful, I tell you. Dehydration, hangover, work it out in your head. It fucking hurts as well. That lost one viewer for us.
I fucking knew it! Oh!
He is great in Fallout. One of my please, no one do a spoiler for Fallout, please. I'm only 5 episodes in, but he is fucking great as the Ghoul. Walton Goggins. He has his own music as well, which I love, because I love that. A bit like in Sergio Leone's westerns, often the characters will have their own music, and he has his own music. And I do that in the Spiral Files. Certain characters have their own music. Drop said, got handed a mason jar of moonshine once, and there was stuff floating in it. Like I said, just yeah, I would have. Last time I drank anything like that, I was quite drunk, and we'd come home from the football club at a party, and one of my cousin's daughters came down the stairs with this shot glass and just went, yeah, I'll drink this. And I think she was expecting me to sort of, react. Because I was drunk, I just drank it. And I knew that was 70%, which would be 140% proof in America. I knew it was strong, but I managed to just have it like a nothing. But I was aware that within 5 minutes, I was going to be fucked and probably not remember any of the night, after that. So I had to prepare myself to piss off. Yeah, I drank it like it was nothing. but I knew where it was going. So I had to make sure I walked up the road and got home before it took full effect. Yeah. I don't really like overproof rum. It's not very nice. Now, absinthe, though, absinthe's the same strength, 140% proof or 70% over here, as we call it. But I like absinthe, but then I don't really drink absinthe straight, though. That's a fuck. I now have a hideous vision of Mike shitting out a turd made of concrete. Pretty much, Dad. Pretty much. Yes, pretty much. Oh, God. Yeah, it was not fucking pleasant. It was. They are not pleasant. They are not pleasant. I'll tell you what, Dad. They are not good. Yeah. Pretty much. You hit the nail on the head there, Zed. Oh, the older I get, the less I fucking want these things to happen. Well, I never want that to happen anyway, but you know what I mean? You put up with it a bit more when you're younger. Drops of shit like that is like having a brownie or a mushrooms. You know it's coming, but you don't know when. Exactly, yes. That's it. Yeah, I knew within a couple of minutes I was going to be fucked. Yeah, I think it was one of the quite big shot glasses as well. It was a big one. You know what I mean? Like 50 fucking mil thing, which was like a double. Yeah, I just downed it and I thought, no, I've got to go home because I'm not going to remember the rest of the night soon. Yeah. Well, I drank it like it was nothing. Because that's the kind of stuff that bloke got given around my house and he puked in his own shoes and then on the floor and then started trying to eat it. If you really want a disgusting conversation. Hang on. I've got an idea. This is to all of us right now.
Stop it, please. For God's sake, please stop it. There's no more time. You've got to... Please, stop it. Stop it now. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Yes, as the drop said, 19 watching. Why won't y'all chat with us? Come and have a chat. Talk to us. Yeah, I talk. As you can see, I properly reply to people. We have a nice chat. But yeah, no, I understand lurking. But yes, feel free to say hello and join in the conversation. Have a chat with us. Yeah, good fun. We're just having a laugh. I mean, but at least like the video. But also, while you're watching, if you would like to donate to the channel, you can send me a birthday present because it's my birthday soon. There's a website called Coffee. There's a link in the description, and I'll put a link in the a thing called Nightbot. We'll put it in the chat in a minute. Feel free to send me a birthday donation and a message saying whatever you like, and I'll read it out, even insults. And he said, "Drop. There's a few chatting. Yeah, there's a few, but there ain't 19 chatting. But yeah, I hope you're enjoying it. You know, he said, "Drop. Maybe their parents warned them against talking to very strange people." Yes, I want the 19 or 18 watching. Donations got mentioned, so someone's pissed off. Someone always goes. I'll show you some knives. Oh, I got a new knife I can show you, haven't I? Keep forgetting about this beauty. Should I say, can't forget about this beauty. Thank you, Zed, for my birthday present. He said Christmas present, then. Look at that. Look at that fucker. I do like that. Lovely shaped blade on that. Yeah, might have to take that down the woods soon. I'll give Cold Steel one thing. They're always nicely sharp, their blades. Never had one that wasn't. Maybe I'll get my shirt out soon, Zed, and do another one. Well, here's the question for you. Should I do a tribute to Lynn Thompson when I get all my Cold Steel out? This is the question, right? I'm going to do a Cold Steel collection video soon. Maybe I'll do two. I can do one where I just show all the Cold Steel stuff and make it last quite a long time. Maybe a long one, premiere one, about an hour long maybe. I ain't got that much Cold Steel, but I can make it last that long just by talking about them. And then I'll tell you what, I'll get all my Cold Steel stuff out and do a fucking tribute to Lynn Thompson. I'll dress up as him again. I will dress up as him again, shall I? And do a tribute. It's either that or I've got to dress up as Stickman or whatever the fucking hell they call him. Certain Metallic didn't seem to impress though, did she? No. Fuck's sake, no. No, I'll always get to keep me on Tantos. Exactly, mate. Yeah. These will be staying strong. Drop said, my mum always said, if a stranger offers you a lift, don't tell them your address. I still don't know how to feel about that. I said, it's all right to get in with them, just don't tell them where you live. Oh, God. Yeah, got to love a fucking tank. That's a nice shape, that. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of knives I like, but I've always had a thing for Tantos. I think it's because I remember when the Americanized Tanto like that became quite popular. For me, anyway, I had never heard of an Americanized Tanto until sometime in the early 90s, where I saw this being demoed as a knife that could penetrate car doors. Now, a bit of a completely pointless test, but it was just to show the strength of design of the tip and that. Yeah. So yeah, and I remember that, and I was fascinated by it then, and it sort of, as a child, that sort of caught my eye and caught my imagination. See, nowadays, I probably wouldn't be very impressed by someone stabbing a door. It's a fucking pointless test, really. You know. But I sort of get the tests. I also think they're completely pointless, though. There's a lot of weird tests that people do, which are interesting to watch. But someone stabbing a knife into something like that and going like that, yeah, you may not stab the tip off, but I would never, ever do that, ever. There's not a situation ever where I'd stab a thing and go like that. Yeah. Never. It's not a thing you would do. But I suppose if a knife can withstand that, it shows its strength. But I think it's a redundant test, really. It's almost like showing. To me, it's like showing a car being driven into a river and then saying, you know, this one doesn't sink that quick. But do you really fucking need to know that? You know what I mean. Mr. X, how you doing, mate? You all right? Mr. X, if you're up late tomorrow or up early tomorrow night, I may be about tomorrow night, very late though. It's my birthday drink tomorrow. How you doing, mate? You all right? Zed said, well, couldn't have Funky taking a piss at his around a cheap knife. No, exactly. Mother said, almost made a deal with the bastards who tried to sell me fake Cold Steel knives. Oh, is it a Chinese style Tanto, actually? All right, Zed, fair enough. I don't really know. Naughty Lynn Thompson claiming he invented that tip. Andy said, I had a US military knife a few years ago, sold it to a mate, told him I wanted it back, but he lost. That's a shame, isn't it? That's gutting when that happens. Yeah, how you doing, Mr. X? Yeah, I'm having my birthday drinks tomorrow, but if everyone goes in early, I might be about to chat at sort of, I don't know, 3 o'clock in the morning, maybe. I don't know what that time. That'd be daytime for you, wouldn't it? Morning for you, I think. What you been up to, Mr. X? I ain't been up to a lot, really. Mr. X, good stuff, Mike. Probably be about back still playing up or general meeting in a few minutes. All right, nice one, mate. Nice. Yeah, hopefully I'll if you're about, I'll let you know. I might see you on here, or maybe I can email you or something. That's I don't know either, Mike. I just saw some early Chinese dies and Matt Easton's house. Yeah, fair enough, said. Yeah, all I because I know he does claim he invented that tip, but yeah, as you say. But no, I remember when they became popular, Now they are popular for me anyway. They, as I said, they might have been about for fucking years and all that shit. You know what I mean? I don't know. I probably said that. Yeah, Dow's. I don't know. But yeah, I remember when it became like a bit of a known thing. Yeah. Oh, nice one, Mr. X. Yeah, all 4 chapters getting together. Drop said, "Did we scare your lady friend away last time we were on Mr. X?" No, I'm sure she was fine. I think if she knows Mr. X, we're probably fucking mild dropped. She knows Mr. X and his fucking mates. It was probably mild night for her. Quiet night for her. Yeah. Yeah, Mr. X said, no way you'd scare her. That's what I thought, Mr. X. That's what I fucking thought. Yeah, not a chance, mate. Not a chance. Oh, Christ. Yeah, I got some 9% lagers in. Some vodka for tomorrow. Yeah, if they, I don't know. It depends because we are off and up till sort of 5 in the morning anyway when I'm with them lot. But you never know. They might want to go in early or something, or I say early, 3 o'clock in the morning. But yeah. What's the game plan for tomorrow? Get up, talk to Percio maybe, prepare some stuff for later, and then we're gonna have some people round. Which will involve a forbidden subject. So we won't talk about that. But I've invited all my brothers and sister, all of them lot. So there'll be them lot and all their family and kids and all that. What else? And then a couple of mates as well. And just get pissed basically. That's it. But I am gonna have a fire in the garden though. I've got some I wish dropped. I wish. Mr. X had been friends for 40 years. She's seen it all. I assumed that. Mr. X. I thought so. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to have a fire in the garden. I am going to put a big tarp up, though. It'll probably fucking rain. If I normally get lucky. But I don't get that lucky, though. The fucking rats have been... the rats have been eating my fucking massive tarp. That's a lovely tarp as well. Zed said, as it's you and Matt's birthday, shouldn't they be paying for you to... Oh, you'd think so, wouldn't you? You'd think so. The problem is, Zed, problem is, most people frown upon me and Malcolm drinking, especially Malcolm. Malcolm, if he has a drink, he'll have to be hiding it. Zed said, by the way, tell Malcolm I said happy birthday as well. I will, Zed. Thank you, mate. I will. Yes, exactly, Drop. No. Oh, yeah. People have given up on me. No one cares if I drink. But Malk, he still gets... Well, no, they do care. My mum still cares. Did I ever tell you I'm not allowed to talk to my mum when I'm drunk? I'm the only person. Every other fucker can fucking stand there fucking talking bollocks to her drunk. If I talk to her when I'm drunk, she tells me to fuck off. And you know what I'm like. I'm not a pain in the ass when I'm drunk. She just won't have it, though. She will not have it. They're going to call you Harist. Hello, mate, Harist. And he said, going to make a sheaf out of rat leather. Maybe. If I can get some, that would be fucking great. Maybe I'll line a sheaf with some rat fur like that. Yeah. I think that would be pretty cool. Yeah, Zed, I wish they'd buy my fucking booze. I wish they would. It'd save me money. It cost me nearly 20 fucking quid tonight. Where am I? I was going to check coffee, see if any donations have been put in tonight. Absolutely nothing. I'm going to be fucking, I don't know, poor for my birthday. Is it not close enough to payday for everyone? Nah, it's all right. But Dad, yeah, I'll sort you out. We'll sort out you getting a quiver off me tomorrow. I've written that down. You got PayPal, ain't you? You got PayPal, Dad? I could do. I will sort something out anyway. Drop said the day when Mike streams wearing a rat fur pimp coat, I'll pay your tab. Oh, well, you know, fucking Metallic would probably make that for me. She would love that, although she'd probably nick it off me. It'd be mine just for the day. Andy said, I had a problem once. I put someone in his outside. I had a problem once. I put someone in his outside my mum's. Was a bad day. I think you've missed a couple of words out there, Andy. But yeah, my mum, I'll be honest with my mum has put up with me being drunk for many years, so she won't do it now. You know, she's had to come down to the police station, get me out of the police station. And I remember one night, me and her was walking around the local fucking town for about fucking 2 hours trying to find a taxi because they was all fucking shut. About 3 o'clock in the morning, after I'd been arrested and let out, and I was still pissed. She's put up with a lot of shit from me in the years, so I don't expect her to put up with me when I'm drinking now. That's why I don't care about it. You know, I think, okay, fair enough. Fair enough, Mum. You know, I probably wouldn't either. There's a bayonet, Mike, and no, I don't have PayPal account. I used to. I funny thing is that as I said it, I remember you paying for something. I remember you sending me cash before. We'll sort something out. Should we do that again? Would you like to send me cash? Yeah, as I said it, I remembered. I remember you sending me cash before for summer. Oh, can you do it that way, Jed? Oh, yeah, no, you can do bank stuff on there, can't you? Sorry, I forget about that. Yes, okay, fair. Yeah, we'll do that. That'd be the easiest way, Jed. Thanks, Mr. X. Cheers, mate. Yeah, my birthday will be on the 2 days, 29th of April. But yeah, I won't be on then because that'll be a Monday, I think. Cheers, mate. I appreciate that. 44, I'll be. Zed said, but let me know how much and I'll buy you a coffee for the price. Thank you, mate. Thank you. And Mr. X said, oh, well, that was Rotora that just rode past. I don't know if I butchered that. We're all meeting up down the cemetery. Not play nice and probably see you in the morning. Thank you, Mr. X. Take care, mate. And hopefully I'll see you tomorrow in the morning, mate. Good night. See you later, Mr. X. Take care, mate. Yeah, well, I hope all goes well, Mr. X. And Drop said that as well. Andy said, was a shit as a kid. I had to grow up for a few years. He got in a bad place with drugs. Yeah, it's sad as fuck when people get. Well, booze is bad enough. Booze can destroy your life just as much as drugs can. But yeah. It is a shame when people get really fucked over by drugs or booze. I'm quite lucky, to be honest. Right, Tactical, this shit's still on. Yeah, fucker, ain't you?
You think this is a fucking joke? This ain't Kenny Camera. There's no hidden cameras. I'm being absolutely straight with you. A fucking joke?
I'm still hoping for some donations. I ain't had none tonight. I'm on my Friday sober stream, last one before my birthday. Nothing, Tactical, nothing. Bloody cheapskates. What you been up to? Yeah, I might be about tomorrow night, late, but I doubt it. Well, no, I don't doubt it. Mother said, hello, Tactical, who is in your picture? That in his picture is actual Tackleberry. Put your begging gloves back on. Oh, for fuck's sake, yes. Better put my fucking I can't talk now. Put my begging gloves back on. Good idea. Sorry if I butcher your name, mate. I'm gonna call you Jay Zorsch. Jay Zorsch, how you doing, mate? That was a Bowie knife that I made myself. It was made from a bill hook. It's got an antler handle. Yeah, I made that. Leather sheath as well. With my maker's logo there. That's WeaponCollector and a knuckle duster. How you doing anyway? Yes. Give me some money. I'm not tickling down with balls there. Drop said, why get mechanical gloves and cut the fingers off? Why not get mechanic gloves? The only reason these was about £3 dropped. I probably will get something else next time, but yeah, they're just cheap as fuck. I think I even asked someone to buy me them for Christmas. Jay's said that's some cracking craftsmanship, mate. Thank you, mate. I appreciate that. I've got another one here. This is another one I made. This was modified from a big machete, but it didn't look like this. So I made the sheath. It had like a nylon sheath before. It's got a nice big leather sheath. Now that is an 18-inch Bowie knife. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, bicycle gloves exactly dropped. Exactly. Yeah, I think I just asked those for Christmas. They probably might. I didn't expect them to last, but yeah. Yeah, bicycle gloves. Yeah. I just said, can someone get me some weight gloves for Christmas? And I got an all right amount of stuff. I got some gloves. I got some handles for my bands. I got some dumbbell bars. You know what, Pete? I just had my begging gloves on just then. I took them back off. You missed it. Doc said, finally walking around with a flashlight to show off your head shine tactile. But yeah, my mother, that picture in Tackleberry's picture is actually Tackleberry from Police Academy. And I will never call Tactical Tackleberry ever. Doesn't matter how many names he changes, he is always going to be Tactical Pirate to me. Jesus said, so did you have to cover your wall after strike, whatever it was? Yes and no. Yeah, I have been covering up for a long time. And then I stopped uncovering it. And now I've started having issues again. So I've started covering it up just to I'm covering my crossbows up. But yeah, the stuff is actually under there, don't you? But yeah, I'm getting fucking sick of YouTube keep giving me bloody community guideline warnings for not doing anything. And the last time they fucking rejected it. I wasn't even doing anything. And in the video, I was sat drinking a cup of coffee and they rejected my appeal. That's fucking pathetic. They're bastards. Yeah. Fucking bastards. Even that's not good enough sometimes. I had that banner up round my friend Metallic's and what do you call it? I still got a community guideline warning. Dad said, right, I'm away before the sight of Mike's guilt gloves gives me nightmares. Thanks, Dad. Good night, mate. Have a good one tomorrow, whatever you're up to. Yeah. I knew you meant gimp gloves. Take care, Dad. See you later, mate. Dad, I killed Pirate off as it was a gobshite and Tackleberry became worse. Yeah, exactly. I refuse. Tactical. I absolutely refuse. But for the new people, it's a bit like Iron Man. Iron Man is called DIY specialist. He will always be Iron Man. And sometimes I'll refer to him as DIY specialist, also known as Iron Man. But he'll always be Iron Man. As I did with you, I would often say Tackleberry, also known as Tactical. Drop says, still think you should sell that banner as a shark. I can do that. I just haven't got around to doing it yet. I haven't got around to doing it yet. But that is, I could set that up in 5 minutes. Jay's also said, is the garden coming along all right? The weather has been shit over it. It ain't been doing great. The tomatoes they're not dying or anything, but they don't particularly seem to be growing very fast. Some of the stuff is, though. Some of the stuff's working all right. And today I prepared some of the stuff to stop slugs getting on it. And what I did in the end, which I hadn't thought of doing, was getting bottles, cutting it around there, putting a couple of holes in the small hole, putting those over the small plants so the slugs and snails can't get at them. So hopefully the small things, because the thing is with me, I don't grow shitloads of stuff, so I may only be growing 4 plants. Out of those 4 plants, I need all of them to be the plants I'm using. Normally when people grow stuff, they're growing so much that some of it can be destroyed because you've got enough to go along with. that don't work with me because I don't do big loads. But yeah, hopefully the bottles over the plants will act like a little greenhouse and stop the slugs and snails getting on. Mother said, tell Iron Man he's welcome on the Discord. Yeah, Iron Man's welcome. I don't know if he is on Discord though. I don't know if it like a lot of the people who I'd invite on there aren't really like massive internet, like I wouldn't say internet users. Most people use the internet, but they're not on things like Discord. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. So, what you been up to tonight, Tactical? Been up to much? It's gone quiet now. But yeah, a lot of the people who we would have on the Discord, Mother, they don't really go on things like that. Jay's also, I swear TikTok's getting banned over in the United States now. Do you know what happens? I've tried putting things on Discord. I always get them fucking like taken down. They take my videos down. I've been to the pub, mate, chatting women up and failing. Well, at least you're trying. At least you're trying, mate. Which is the thing that counts. You'll get one. You're probably getting, you know. The drop said, weather has been amazing. All the bugs are fucking up my reality. Ticks and wasps for now. Open the chiggers the less this year. Do you get, I'll tell you what happens over here. Owen, how you doing? Often, if you get a glut one year, there won't be many for a couple of years because you get so many that, so you get a glut of them, you get so many of them, but that also means the predators have more to feed on. So then they do better. And then the next year, there's sort of less of them because the predators are doing better. And then you have like a period of, they fall off for a bit, and then they'll come back again, and then it goes in a cycle like that. Drops to put your teeth in, then Tactical might help. Mother said it's fine if people are not that active there. At least they are there, and we can chat with them from time to time. Fuck's sake, Tactical. The last one I offered him a good suck. The drop said that's what I'm hoping. Also applies to the plants. That great. Well, that's true. That is true. Yes. Yeah. But yeah. Often when you get a fucking shitload of them, yeah, the things that predate them do better, and then there's less of them. Yeah. I'll probably be going off soon, by the way. I didn't have a lot of sleep last night. I went to bed late, woke up fucking early, couldn't get back to sleep, had some strange dreams, and then I woke up to my alarm going off to a massive shock, and it actually made me like, oh, you know, like horribly wake up. Good evening, my lady. Would you enjoy gumming this evening? Fucking hell. Well, you know, can't say you didn't try. Jay's also said, just curious, I never found out how you get most of your weapons. Do you simply get the correct licenses or what? Oh, no, everything I own doesn't need any licenses. And everything I have is legal as well. I can't have anything that's illegal because, you know, I used to have the police come around here, you know, every couple of fucking years. So I can't risk having anything illegal. I only say that because some people, you know, if you're never going to have a visit from the police, I would never know. Anyway. Yeah, so everything I own is just legal to own. I buy them. I haven't really bought anything for a long time, but I'll just buy my stuff online or from sort of surplus shops, weapon shops, stuff like that. Fishing shops that sell weapons. I did buy a couple of knives, but I don't buy a lot now. Because I don't really have the money for it. So what I tend to do is because like knives like this, if I wanted to buy this knife with a sheath like that, that would probably cost me over 100 quid. Probably more. That probably cost about 150 quid for a knife like that to buy. I would say that probably cost me about 30 quid to make. Probably, I don't know. leather's quite expensive, but that blade on there probably cost me about 7 or 8 quid for the blade. The steel for the guard was free. I think I got about 4 of these for about 8 quid, so they're about, what's that, 2 quid each. So that's about 9 quid there. And then there's probably 10's worth of leather there. Fuck knows, yeah. Fuck knows, as Peach says, yes. I read, as I said that, I read it out, Peach. And then rivets. These rivets cost about 70p each. They ain't fucking cheap. Drop said, never know tactical. Could work if you happen to get a toothless smile back. Peach, what was you mentioning about mannequins? You've seen the film Mannequin finally, have you? I quite like the film Mannequin. I haven't watched it for years, though. Oh, I need to make a mannequin. What are you doing with the ball? So the vote came in, Peach, as flail. Flail. Andy, as far as I remember, I think that's a bit of antler. I say maybe, because I can't fucking remember, but I bought it on eBay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a bit of antler. They're making a flail, maybe. I've still got one of them. I've still got another bit, but they require quite a small tang to use them, because they're not very big. Yeah, it's all right. Jesus said, do you go hunting? I haven't been hunting for a long time. I could go hunting. Yeah, I could go hunting. But I don't. I could go. I have a cousin who has shotguns and on a license and a firearms license. I could go with him. I just never do. I just don't get the chance. I do even have the chance to do it. I just never get around to doing it. So yeah, maybe I did say that next time Metallic comes around here, we would go shooting. But the problem is she's not round here that often because it's quite a drive for her. Whereas I just get a lift or a fucking coach to hers. It's not easy to come here. So, you know, I doubt she'll even be round here this year. Well, she might be, but not for just a visit, because we're doing other things. Gummies for you, fuck's sake, tactical. Andy said, good reply there. Illegal, says it's plastic. Yes, yeah. No, I bought this off eBay. I remember I messaged him saying, because he just had, said, look, you get 4 random ones. I said, well, can I have, I think I bought 2, maybe. I can't remember now. No, I don't know, anyway, whatever. But I messaged the bloke and said, can you send me some reasonably straight ones? Because the straighter they are, the more easier I'll be to use them. Because this has got a pinned over tang. Because I don't really like gluing in the tangs, because, they're not that strong. This was a D guard at one point, and I got paranoid about it. But I reckon if I do get another, when I do that other D guard, I reckon I'll leave it. I'm not so paranoid about them now. Gummy nuns. Fuck's sake, Joe. So yeah, tomorrow night I won't be on until very late. So you don't know. Pete said I don't trust the glue. I don't. No, I just don't trust them. And the problem is, if you have to glue a tang in, it means they're very fucking thin. So you can't really, and depending on the kind of handle as well, often they're glued in because you can't put a pin in it because it would ruin you know. So yeah, I'll put up with it with this one. It's all I can do. But yeah. But I don't really plan to use this anyway. What are you doing tomorrow, Pete? You got work? Pete, have you been watching? You off Tactical? He said, no. Oh, cheers for putting up my drunk stuff. Have a great weekend. Take care, Tactical. Yeah, it was nice having a quick chat before you went to bed. See you later, mate. See you tomorrow, maybe, if you're up late. It'll be late. What was I saying, Peach? I was just going to say something to you. Fuck it. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, yeah. He said, yeah, work. Was playing Helldivers 2 when I get out. That looks good, that does. I watched someone playing that on Instagram earlier. I have been watching Fallout. I am 5 episodes in, so no spoilers, please. But yeah, I'm loving it. I think it's great. Might even watch one later. I don't know. It might be. No, maybe I'll watch it. It's good, isn't it? Yeah, it's great. I love it, Peach. It's really good. Yeah, I think I'm 4 or 5 episodes in. I watched 2 earlier. I could have watched 3 and I was gutted because I wanted to watch another one. Yeah, it's good, isn't it? It's well worth watching. I really enjoy it. Or are you on about Helldivers? You may be on about both. They're both fun. Yeah, Helldivers. I've watched people playing it. It looks decent. Peach 2, yeah, it's a good one. Series 2 is confirmed. Yeah, that'll be good. Yeah, it's quite nice to have a TV show that's straight away good. Yeah, just really enjoy it. And because I already, I've played after games, I don't think you need to have played the games to get the series, not at all. But you'll just get more references. Because there's plenty of shit that goes over my head. I can't remember locations and stuff like that, but I sort of sometimes know, yeah. It does, Pete. Yes, it gets the franchise out there to more people. But yeah, it does. But yeah, I've always been a fan of the Fallout games. I've never played anything before 3. But yeah, I do love a bit of what do you call it? Fallout. But yeah, if you have played it, you will get a lot more out of it. Dropped said, take the day and enjoy yourself, Mike. I know this is your job, but but still. Yes, yeah, definitely, mate, definitely. Jay's also said, it's interesting. So many people are playing the Fallout games again now, which isn't something I expected. No, yeah, it's good, isn't it? Yeah, I played New Vegas. I think I played. So the order I played them, Peach, was 3, New Vegas, 4, 76. Andy said he's gonna have a street party. Yeah, do that, mate. It sounds good. Mother said, need to watch too many movies and series. Where to start? I don't know. Why don't you watch Twin Peaks, all of them? Now that's something you need to watch. There's only 3 series. I think there's 12 episodes, 24 episodes, 12 episodes. So only 48 episodes. But yeah, it's when I go on Instagram and just flick through the reels when I'm bored, and there's a hell of a lot of people putting Fallout videos on there now. Have any of you not started playing Fallout again? If you have, which one took your eye to play? Because I don't know. I think if I was going to start again, I might do a character in Fallout 4, I think, if I did. I liked 76, but I found 76 hard. When I first played it, I didn't find it so difficult. But when I left it for a fucking year and a half or 2 years and came back to it, I couldn't get back into it. It was too difficult for me. Because I forgot that when you get your pit boy up in it doesn't pause the game. So you die really easily if you forget that shit. Would you start on New Vegas, would you, Josh? Drop says, funny that the Borderlands movie is going to fuck the franchise. I was talking to Penny about it. They should have made it a series 2. for how long a story they could write. Yeah, I've never played. I have got some of the Borderlands games. I've never played them, but it is a shame when they do shit like that. But that's why, partly why I like this Fallout one is they've actually really fucking gone all out for in it, in my opinion, and they've tried to actually make the most of it without, I know some people are moaning about certain things, but yeah. Mother said, "Oh yeah, Jay's always said I need to watch Chernobyl. I remember watching the first episode ages ago. That's a very good series. Funny thing is that came up on my Twitter today. Someone saying, can I take a moment to remind everyone how good a show this was? Yeah, Chernobyl. Fucking hell, that was a good fucking program, and because it's based on real events as well. Yeah, fucking really, really good that was." Very emotional as well, because I remember. I think I was 4 when that happened, and I can no, I can't remember it. I think that's a false memory. I don't remember it happening, but I don't think I can. In all honesty, 1984 wasn't it? I think it was 1984 Chernobyl. Or maybe I do have vague memories of it. No, 1986. So maybe I probably did remember it then. Now, if it was 1986, I would have remembered it. So maybe that is a real memory. I was going to say it seemed like a fake memory. Must be the radiation, yeah. No, I was 6, and I'm aware that before the age of 5, I can't really remember anything. But after that, I can. So yeah, maybe that is a real memory. 1986, I would have been 6. So I would have been old enough to remember things. Yeah, maybe it was the radiation. I blame that on my fucking alcoholism. Chernobyl. Oh, God. I'll be going off in 5 minutes, by the way. Yeah, it's been a good night tonight. I quite enjoyed it. I won't be on tomorrow until very late, though. Maybe I'll do a daytime stream. I doubt it, though. Yeah. Yeah, it's been good. I quite enjoyed tonight. You're off, Mother. I'll still be on for a couple of minutes. Drop said there's not a single fan that liked the preview because of the actors they chose. Hell, the girl playing Tina said she was inspired by Harlequin. Maybe inspired by who you're playing. Well, exactly, yeah. That's a shame, isn't it? That's a massive shame. Yeah. Let me look this up. That's a fucking shame. That's a real shame. That yeah, because you at least hope that they're going to be inspired by the character they're playing, and and some of them even go out and play the games. You know what I mean? I know the girl who's starring in Fallout did play the games. She hadn't played them before, but she played them before she did the role, which you can respect that. I don't expect everyone to do that, but it shows a bit of dedication, don't it? Because I think people have, especially with games and books. If you're going to do anything with a game and a book, if you're going to act in an adaptation of a game and a book that's popular, they have to recognize the fans and the sort of legacy that you're taking on, and they have to respect that. Otherwise, the fucking viewers or whatever will not like it. It's an instant sort of turn off to you if you know that if the main character couldn't even be bothered to read the book, or you know what I mean. Yeah, she played some of Fallout 4, didn't she? So at least she gave it a go. To at least I don't expect her to have played it or completed it, played them all, but that's a little bit of respect for the original media, isn't it? Kaiser, you're about to start Shogun, are you? Yeah, I only realised the other day that's a series. I wouldn't mind watching that, but I thought it was a film. Yeah, it's a series, isn't it? Drop said it's one of the few games that just carried through all the platforms and they fucked themselves. That's a shame, isn't it? It's a massive shame. My favourite fucking book series ever was adapted into a film that I will never ever watch. I will never ever watch that. It's fucking Sacrilege, mate. It's a fucking disgrace to the fucking universe. Oh well. Exactly, Pete, exactly. Drops there. Be like making a Diablo movie. Make it a series. Exactly, yeah, a series. You can get pretty much the same thing with the Doctor. The Doctor is too fucking big. It's 8 fucking books. It's 8 books. Actually, it's 9 books, I think. I can't remember. And the Doctor is pretty much related to every other Stephen King book that's ever been written, right? And to condense 3 of those books down into a fucking film that just, yeah. When did you watch Roots, Andy? Roots is all right. Drop said exactly, you get it. Fuck the Doctor. Yeah, exactly. But that's it. I do get it. I do totally get it. It's, yeah, make a fucking series out of it, and you've got so much more of the content you can do. Very exhausted when it comes to the wardrobe department, at least. Lol. Oh, God. Yeah. But I will never watch that fucking... Never. I will never watch it. It's a fucking disgrace. Myself, how you doing, mate? He said, hey, Mike, happy birthday, mate. Just tuning in. What are you up to tonight? Well, I'm going to go off in a minute, but no, I ain't really doing anything tonight. Just chatting bollocks. You know how it is. But tomorrow night, I'm going to have the family round. And I might live stream very late, like 3 o'clock in the morning where I am. So, yeah. Yeah, I might be about tomorrow night. But thank you. I appreciate that, mate. Pete said, I was disappointed with The Witcher. I think I only watched season 1. See, I'm tempted to watch it, Pete, but I'm also not. I don't know what I'd think of it. I might give it a go just to see, but I don't expect I'll think it's amazing. I don't know. But yeah. Jason said, all right, good night, mate. Didn't even notice it was nearly your birthday. Have a good one. Enjoy the family. Thank you. But yes, my birthday in 2 days. But you lot won't see me before then. So yeah, I thought I might do a video on the day. Carter said, I'd like a Red Dead Redemption series, but Rockstar is not allowing it. Is that true? I didn't know that. I didn't know they weren't allowing that. Yeah, well, yeah, that would be good. Yeah, I suppose that would be good. But I suppose the thing with Red Dead Redemption, some games, the Red Dead Redemption and that, they have such a fucking epic story in the games. I think just playing the games, it's hard for me to, I don't know. It's hard for me to explain what I'm trying to say. But Red Dead Redemption, Metal Gear Solid, you play the games, they have fucking awesome stories. And I think, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I think you can enjoy them playing the games more than if they made adaptations of them. I don't know. Some games are more suited to a series adaptation. A bit like Fallout is a story within the Fallout universe. You know what I mean? And they do have their own stories, but they're not as coherent as Red Dead Redemption or Metal Gear, I don't think. A bit like Grand Theft Auto, you see, does have a plot, but it's not as coherent as Red Dead or Metal Gear. You know what I mean? So you could make an adaptation of some things and do a completely different story and it still works. Whereas Red Dead Redemption has such a dedicated story that if you did an adaptation of that, that'd just be that story of the game anyway. Does that make sense? Like Metal Gear, if you did an adaptation of Metal Gear, and also if you did an adaptation of Metal Gear, it would have to be that exact story. So you would literally just be taking the game and turning it into a film. For any fans to like it, it would have to be exactly the same as the story in the games. Otherwise, it'd be fucked. Because there's so much fucking like important shit with Metal Gear. You cannot fuck about with any of it. You fuck about with a single bit of Metal Gear, I don't think any fan wouldn't like it. And that's a similar thing with Dark Tower to me. You shouldn't fuck about with any of that plot because it's very fucking important. But yeah, but you know what I mean. Hopefully not, man. The Drop said, at least there's a chance a few years down the road that they might have a go at the Doctor series. Sadly, would likely be after Stephen died. Yeah, probably. Well, do you know what? They did a pilot for. I think Amazon did it. Amazon did a pilot for a Dark Tower series, and it was going to be set during book 3 when Roland was a teenager. They did the pilot and they cancelled it or whatever. They didn't take it on. So that may never happen either. The Drop said, just started Red Dead 2. Yeah, I promise I won't do spoilers. Yeah, Red Dead 2 is great. Myself said, Mike, have you considered seeking sponsorship of one of the crossbow pistol manufacturers? I haven't. I've contemplated, but I've never done it. Andy said, Weapon is your last coming for buff. No, I'll be going to see her though soon. No, if you mean Metallic, I'll be going to see Metallic soon. Cardiso said the Red Dead story is the best for me. That's why I'd love a series. But yeah, a series of it would be easier to. So even if the plot was exactly the same as the games, that'd be perfect because you can revisit these characters easier. You don't have to spend hundreds of hours playing a game. You can watch. That's why I was hoping for the Dark Tower. I could revisit my favorite characters without having to read 8 fucking books. Pete said, I remember a long time ago they teased the Legend of Zelda movie. I didn't know that. Drop said, that's how Fallout got it right, though. Made it watchable for people who don't know it, even if the game that stayed faithful. Exactly. The Last of Us. That's another one I forget exists. Right, I'm going to have to go off in a minute, by the way. The Last of Us, I would give that a go, but I keep forgetting that fucking even exists. I think that's on a channel I can't get. I'll be honest with you. Partly why I'm watching Fallout right now is because I can. Most of the shit that comes out I can't watch because it's always on a channel I can't fucking watch it on. What was The Last of Us on though? Was that on or was that Netflix? Maybe I could watch that. I can't remember. I've got access to Netflix, I've got access to Amazon. So I was laughing because now I've got in my head the Alan Partridge quote. I've got access to the kids, but they don't want to see me. Oh, fucking hell. Right, I'm going off. Thank you for watching, everyone. I appreciate it. It's been a good night tonight. I've enjoyed myself. I may see you tomorrow night. All right. Drop said, bought out all the gamers at the end of the stream. Go on. We'll catch you maybe tomorrow. Yes. Yeah, it's been good. I might see you on tomorrow. Dropped, if I'm about, I'll message you, but don't worry. If you ain't about and you're already doing something, I get it. But he said, I think I watched it through YouTube reactions. Tough times. Good night, everyone. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I might see you tomorrow. Good night. But yeah, dropped, I'll message you. Then maybe me, you, Penny, Mr. X can have a late night chat or something. You know what I mean? Or anyone who's about. But yeah, it'll be late where we are. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate it. Good night. See you soon. Cheers, everyone. Good night.